Woo! Sunday fun day, here we go, baby. Take it away, Comatron. Yes! Almost 30 years. I've waited for this moment. I can't even tell you how psyched I am. Freaking 30 years it took me to get a video toaster. I finally got one, and today we're gonna check it out. What's up, everyone? I'm glad you're here. I know the time change is crazy. I couldn't even keep track of it myself, you know? It's like 2 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock. I don't know, man. Daylight savings, it gets darker later, which is good. Scene Cat, what is up, Scene Cat? Air Yuri in the hot tub, in the chat. Spoonhorn is ready for some Kiki. Oh yeah, Andy Amiga 7 is here. Razor XG, Brother Bill. Oh yeah. What is up, everyone? Baltoth, Chest, Xbarry, PL. It is awesome to see everyone here. Poetic Android. What is up, Poetic? Dancing Wolf is ready for some Kiki. Scene Cat, we are having toast for dinner. You know it, baby. Cobrian, what is up? Bobsledding to the bath in style, you know it. Knee High Spy, great to see you, Knee High. And Mr. Cola. I'm so psyched you guys are here. Spoonshorn's ready for some toast. The Retro Bench is ready for some toaster. Video toaster, woo! What is up, Retro Bench? Great to see you. Shadazar, what is up, Shadazar? Great to have you. Phenotype 82. Wow, I'm so psyched. Vincent GR76 is here. What is up, Vincent? Razor XG, thank you so much for the resub. You are too awesome, Razor. Thank you. Mayhem Maybe is here. What is up, Anthony? Angel Anthony. Let's get our toast on, Spoon Charm. You know it. Baltoast toast and bacon and apple jam. Delamort78, what is up? It's awesome to have you here, Mayhem, by the way. It is just so freaking awesome. So you guys know this is normally the part of the stream where I play a demo. We check out what's up going on in the demo scene. We play a demo. We get fired up. However, today I got something a little different planned and is more appropriate for this video toaster stream. Let's start the revolution. Amiga.
In an average week, the networks bring you 6 made-for-TV movies. Dull. 18 hours of sitcoms. Ditto. 35 hours of infomercials. Insane. 44 hours of soap opera. Very dull. 62 hours of reruns. I saw that. And 3.2 days of commercials. Now, it's payback time.
Oh, what do you mean?
You see, there are only 3 of them.
You mean the networks?
Yeah, the old-style networks, and they're fading away. But there are 30 million of us.
Yeah, everyone with a camcorder and a VCR.
And now we've got a powerful new weapon against blah, blah, blah vision.
What's the new weapon?
Toaster 4000 takes the power away from the network and gives it to the people. With Toaster 4000, we can make television better than the networks, and we don't have to answer to anyone.
My name is Penn Jillette, and I'm more than half of Penn and Teller, a comedy magic duo. Go out, you buy a camera, you buy a Toaster 4000, a video deck or two, tape is cheap, and the Toaster 4000 is cheap. If you were going to buy all this stuff to make all this video the way they do it on networks, it would cost you $378,000. With the toaster, when you're all done, it's going to be a few grand.
The first time I saw the Toaster 4000, I was blown away. I've never seen anything like that, ever. It was incredible. I knew I had to have one. They told me it would let you make videos just like the networks. That all seemed really cool, but I knew that with a Toaster 4000, I could do more than that. I don't have to make videos just like the networks. I mean, let's face it, the networks suck.
A paradigm shift of equal magnitude has grabbed the world of video. A paradigm shift. And the force behind the shift, we at Newtek call the video toaster. Hey, that's a hot name. Yeah. And we assure you, once you've seen what our toaster can do, I'm ready. The world of video will never look the same again.
Yes! We're starting a revolution today, everyone. I feel like freaking Paul Revere. I feel like Paul Revere, instead of riding up and down the streets of Massachusetts, we're like riding up and down the streets of Twitch, starting a video revolution today. What is up, everyone? Thank you for being here today. I hope I'm prepared, man. I did prepare a lot for the stream, but you know, so what to expect today? Today it's a video toaster stream. You might notice I'm coming to you live in VHS. Have to do it proper, you know, for the toaster stream. What you're gonna see today is a basic demonstration of the video toaster, because I'm telling you, man, December 9th, 1990 was the first time I ever saw and touched a video toaster. At Westchester Amiga User Group, we had the toaster demonstrated December 9th, 1990. It was alpha back then, and ever since then, like, I dreamed of having one. And my dream came true last weekend when my main man, Chris Abitsi, gave me a working video toaster system. I also want to give a shout out to JD Robbins, who also gave me a toaster recently, so we'll get into that in a minute. But anyway, I just got a toaster, so I'm not a toaster expert by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just learning it, man. Like, everything you see on the stream today, I learned like this week, and I had to work this week too, man. I was putting in toaster overtime after work. You know what I mean? I'm putting in toaster overtime, so I think you're gonna get like a good taste of the toaster today. But this is not like fully in depth. But my man Mayhem Maybe, who's in chat, the one and only Anthony. Anthony, it's awesome to see you. I'm so happy you're here. I miss you, man. I miss you so much. When Anthony comes back for VCF East, man, we're gonna do a proper toaster video for Guru Meditation YouTube channel. It's gonna be awesome. Holy cow. What is up, everyone? It's great to see you. Mr. Cola. Thank you, Mr. Cola. 15 months of subscriptions, Mr. Cola. You rock, man. I love you, Mr. Cola. You're the best. Love that Pac-Man hat. Got that Pac-Man hat in the closet back there. Oh, man. What is up, everyone? It's so great to see everybody. Oh, man. I can't wait. Anthony, we're going to make a sick toaster video. It's going to be awesome. Wow. I just need to come down here for a second. This is just crazy. Sorry, I missed a little of the chat, but Mr. Cole, thank you for the resubscription, and Razor XG, thank you for the resubscription. Appreciate that very, very much. Dadler, is that, I don't know, Dadler, let's take a look. That, haha, Dadler, that is a great model of the video toaster. Great model. Oh, man. Get down there to the pool, ma'am. Oh, man. But this is where it's going to be hard to transport the toaster down there. So, all right. So, I guess here's where I'll start the stream. Walker GR. What is up, Walker GR? Dude, what's up, 10 Mark? I am totally on a toast high. How's it going, my man? Good to see you. Yeah, so I'm not going to do any new Amiga news today. I'm just going to get right into the toaster stuff because there's a lot to do. So right now, yeah, you're seeing me in VHS mode. By the way, I hope the mix is all right. I can't tell if the mix is all right. I'm playing a little background music. What's up, Mariusz? Mariusz. What is up, Mariusz? So check this out. If I go here... Yo, Black Wine, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that, Black Wine. And Stackman67, thank you for the follow. I think Stackman followed me right to be in the stream. What's up, K Indiana? It's great to see everyone. It is great to see it. Pixels at Dawn, great to see you, my man. So let's go here. Let's see if I can. Boom, there we are. Okay, so this is my modern camera right now. And this is the toaster setup I got going. I guess we'll start going through like the basics of the toaster, you know, and like what I experienced. I'm really lucky. I got two toasters, man. I got a Toaster 4000 inside this Amiga 2000, which is something I learned. Never realized that Toaster 4000 would work in the Amiga 2000. I always thought Toaster 4000, Amiga 4000. Wrong, Amiga Bell. You can have a Toaster 4000 and a 2000. That's what I got in here. Anton Gale, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that very, very much. What's up, Vamped Amiga? Great to see you. Yeah, I know you got one down there, Mayhem. I know you do. So we got a Toaster 4000 in this 2000. I got another one here so I can show you what actually the toaster is. And then I got a flyer card here. So we'll talk about the flyer in a second, too. Yo, Maya82. Maya, thank you so much for the resubscription, Maya. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for the resubscription, Maya. That's awesome, and I hope you're doing well, Maya. It's great to have you back. Maybe I should make chat a little bit smaller here so you can see the full. You know what? Let me just hide the chat over here for a second so you can see the full breadth of what's happening. Zornad, thank you so much for the follow, Zornad. Appreciate that very much. If you're new to the stream, if you're just following the streams, I'm Bill. I stream here on Twitch once a week. I try and do it, you know, every Sunday. I'm trying to do it every Sunday, but my streams are a little bit random because my job is random, so I can't always stream on Sundays, but I'm trying to stick to a Sunday schedule, trying to stick to a regular schedule. I usually stream Amiga games, but sometimes I do creative streams, and today we're checking out a video toaster, which I just got last week, so I'm super, super excited for it. Oh, yeah, Vincent, I got a 4:3 monitor. Oh, you're switching me onto your 4:3 monitor. Nice. Pearl, no, this is kombucha. This is a fermented tea. Fermented tea. So first things first, man. Video toaster was pretty much only available in the in NTSC regions because the toaster was NTSC. So some of you folks may not have heard of what a toaster is if you're new to the Amiga scene, or if you're from Europe and you always heard about the toaster, not sure what it is. We'll get into the basics of it today. The one thing that toaster, like a lot of people say, oh, video toaster, like that was the editing system for the Amiga, and that's technically incorrect. Okay, the toaster is a video switcher. Okay, it's got special effects, it does video switching, it's got a 3D modeling and rendering program called Lightwave, and it's got a paint program. It's not it's not a piece of editing software. However, later on in the toaster's life cycle, they did come out with a piece of editing hardware called the flyer. So the flyer is the video editing part of the toaster. The original toaster is just a switcher. Now, of course, if you have VCRs with flying erase heads and whatnot, you could get away with doing some editing with your toaster, but it's really not an editor, man. It's a video switcher. It's designed for live video switching. If you have like a live show, you know, you watch your Jimmy Fallon, you got a wide shot of the whole place, you got a shot of Jimmy Fallon, you got a shot of the guest, and you want to switch between cameras. That's really what the toaster was designed for. I'm gonna put this. I put the flyer down for a second. We'll get into the flyer in a second. I don't have a flyer set up right now, but I will. So let me show you exactly what the toaster is. Today we're going to be using the Video Toaster 4000. Like I said, that is the later version of the toaster. Overhead cam. There we go. So here's the toaster. It's a board that goes inside your big box Amiga. Usually it's a 2000 or 4000. Originally when the toaster came out, it was just the Amiga 2000. And you can see it's got BNC connectors on the back. So basically the top 4 here are for camera inputs. So you can put in 4 cameras or 4 video sources of any type. It could be a Laserdisc player, VCR, and what the toaster does, it lets you switch between them. This BNC connector here is for a preview window, which we're not going to use today because it's a long story. We're not going to use preview today, and the bottom one is for video out. So you mix all the stuff together. You do some awesome stuff with the toaster, and this is your video output. So you will be seeing, that's what you're seeing right here. So like when I go here. When I go here, you're seeing that's the video. That's coming out of the toaster. What you're seeing right there is coming out of the video toaster. Yo, Tito HMAU, thank you so much for this follow, Tito. I appreciate that very much. Did I miss anything else? Babylon 5 was made with Lightwave 3D. Yeah, I think it was just a pilot that was made with Lightwave 3D, but I have to check my facts on that. But yeah, it was definitely heavily used in the TV world. Video toaster, like I said, it was a live video switcher. It is the live video switcher, and I would say it was most popular probably in like public access channels here in the United States. But like when it first came out, like the toaster, just put it in perspective, the toaster was like, I think the actual toaster sold for like $1,500, but you could build yourself like a toaster system. Let's just call it 10 grand. For under 10 grand, you could build like a sick video toaster system. And what the toaster could do, it could do things that $100,000 switchers couldn't do, like in a full-on TV studio like that NBC would have. I'll never forget when we had our toaster presentation on December 1990. My buddy Al, he was one of the members of WUG, and he was a professional editor, Emmy award-winning editor at ABC. And when he saw the toaster, he was just like, "Are you kidding me? Like, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe that this Amiga is doing stuff that our $100,000 system can't do." Let me put this toaster down. So there you go. That was the toaster. This board is inside the 2000. Yeah, it was, and the funny thing also about it was killer hardware for the Amiga. And the other thing about the toaster is, nowadays when I tell people my hobby is like the Amiga and like retro computing, and I say Amiga to them, they're not quite sure what it is. Some of them don't have any clue what it is, but most of the people say, "Oh, Amiga, you mean the video toaster?" So yeah, so people here in the States, people associate the video toaster with Amiga, like even to this day. It's so funny though, because Newtek, the company that makes the toaster, basically used the Amiga as the host for the toaster because the Amiga's video sync rate is the same as NTSC video, so it made it really easy to integrate the toaster into the Amiga, and that's the main reason why they chose the Amiga for being its host. I guess you could say like the toaster is like in a way the original vampire, right? sort of. Oh man, it took years for the PC to catch up to what the toaster did. Yeah, eventually the toaster went PC. Eventually it did, but it's okay. Mr. Cole is right. Newtek is still alive and kicking. They make something now called the TriCaster. The video toaster evolved into the TriCaster. I've used the TriCaster. It is freaking awesome. It's basically a modern video toaster. There's a camera place I go to here in New York called Able Cinetech, and they do lots of live streams, and they also host lots of classes, and they use the TriCaster, Newtek TriCaster, and the TriCaster is a super sweet piece of video equipment. I do, Bill. I remember Kiki Stockheimer very, very well. Let me drop this down here. Okay, so like I said, the video toaster is really a video switcher. Later on in the toaster's lifespan, they did come out with something called the Flyer. This is a video flyer. This is the only one I have, and it is not installed right now, so we're not going to do a flyer demo. But the flyer, this does let you do nonlinear editing. And I remember, man, I went to my buddy's Chris's house and I made a lot of videos with his flyer. I didn't have one, but this is the first time I ever did nonlinear video editing. The only other nonlinear editing I've ever done before this was actually cutting actual film, which is technically nonlinear. Much better than cutting video VCR to VCR, which I did 90% of back in the day. So this is the video flyer, which works hand in hand with the toaster. So you know, now you can say the toaster does editing, but it's really the flyer. It's really this flyer add-on that does the editing for the toaster. Greetings to Greece. Oh, you met Kiki in Chicago on Amiga Show 90. Wonderful person. Doug, yeah, she used to come to New York all the time too, for World of Commodore and Ami Expo, which Mayhem Maybe and I used to go to. Those were some good times. So getting back to, let me see something right here real quick. Boom, boom. If you guys want to see, can I grab something? So I have a whole new setup here for this Twitch stream. So let me just show you this really quick. Desktop full screen. This is the meeting, the actual WOG meeting from December 6, 1990, where we had our toaster demonstration. Our friend Rick Finn from Newtek is here. He's got the toaster set up. Our other friend Rob was helping with the demo. This is when the toaster was in alpha. It's before it came out. So if you want to check out this video and see like a little piece of Amiga history, I'm going to share the link with you right now. Boom. There you go. How's the mix? Is the music too loud? Yeah, you know it, Scene Cat. Wog, 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 wog. Alright, cool. The mix is good. Thanks, Razor. Appreciate that. The mix is great. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Knee-High Spy says, hard to believe 30 years flew by as quick. It's crazy. On there, that video, that WOG video, like that night is like one night that is like in my brain, and I will never ever forget that night because I was just blown away by the toaster. Like I said, I'll never forget the reaction of my buddy Al to the toaster. Someone I really respected because he worked in the television business, and that was my dream to get into the television business. Mission accomplished. And it was just one of those special nights, and I can't believe that we still have it on. I can't believe we still have it on, recorded. Thanks to Chris for that. Let me clear that. Boom. Perfect. Okay, cool. All right, next, I just want to show you guys this. This is pretty crazy. The toaster, eventually the toaster came out on a CD-ROM, which you can see here. But at first it came out on floppy disks, and there are 45 floppy disks here. Can you imagine like installing this thing on 45 floppies? It's crazy, right? 45. Here's 45 floppies. Insane, right? All right, so sorry, I'm a little behind on chat here, everyone. So you know what? Let's get into it. Like, let's just get like right into the toaster software itself. Like I said, I made a whole new template for this stream, so I'm like a little bit rusty. I'm not rusty. I'd never used this template before. So let's see. I got overhead cam here. You can see I got a toaster keyboard. I got this rad toaster button, which is super cool, and I've got this really cool template, this keyboard overlay, which teaches me how to use the toaster. So I'm super psyched. What's up, Purple Haze Maker? Great to see you, my man. Too bad Video Toaster only came out for NTSC and not PAL. Yeah, it's weird. I wonder why they never made a PAL version, but obviously they, like I said before, they chose the Amiga because the internal timings were the same as NTSC Video. All right, let's see. All right, so here we go. Let's get into this. Amiga okay, so here we are. So here's my setup, right? On the left, you have Amiga RGB. So that is, the output of the Amiga's RGB, just like you would normally have if you had a 1084 monitor hooked up, playing your Lemmings, doing whatever. This is the Amiga RGB over here on the left, and on the right, we have the output of the video toaster, also known as program out. So right now, I've got a VHS camcorder plugged into the toaster, and that is what is hooked up. Let me switch over here so I can see what's going on. You use your toaster discs to make you make ADFs on your toaster discs? Oh man, I'm never erasing those toaster discs. I'm gonna try and keep them OG. Although you don't really need them anymore, but it's cool. It's cool. What else? Oh yeah, so actually before I get into this, I do want to just give a big shout out to my friend Chris Abissi, who gave me this Amiga 2000 with the toaster inside of it. And I also want to give a big shout out to another gentleman. He is a viewer of the Guru Meditation, and I want to give him a shout right now. His name is JD Robbins. He gave me this toaster and this flyer, these external boards that I just held in my hands. So I'm gonna install his flyer, and we're gonna build like a 6 system. This toaster 4000 and that flyer card are both gonna go into my Amiga 4000, and it's gonna be a sweet setup. So I just want to give JD a huge thanks. JD owns a company called bbcanada.com. And he also owns Robin's Nest Weaving. BB Canada is a travel website, and Robin's Nest Weaving is a weaving company that he's very proud of. Let me see if I can just pull those up really quick, because I do want to give him a shout out, because it was very, very generous of him to give me this stuff. Boom, there it is. Oh wow, very nice site. There's JD's travel website. I'm gonna drop that link into the chat right now. You want to travel to Canada? Hit up JD. And let's see, he's also got a weaving website. Let's check this. robinsnestweaving.com. Copy. And I'm going to check this out here. Boom. Boom. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. And there's JD's weaving site. So JD, I don't know if you're watching or not, if you watch the VOD, but thank you so much for your generosity in getting me this toaster system and this flyer system. I can't wait to get the flyer cooking. We're gonna do some editing. Sweet. All right, so let's get into the actual toaster right now. Mr. Cole, I'm so thankful that I was gifted both of these toaster systems. So I'm super fortunate, and I will do them right. I promise that. Yo, ADJ live streams, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that very, very much, ADJ. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome, raiders. If you are new to my streams, today we are streaming the Newtek video toaster, which was a revolutionary piece of video equipment for the Commodore Amiga computer. Came out in 1991. We're using a toaster 4000, which came out a bit later, like 1993. And yeah, this is like a system that TV stations used to use, especially public access TV stations. That's where it really thrived, to do their live video switching and create graphics and all kinds of cool stuff. And we're gonna do some of them today. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome raiders. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, ADJ. I see you in my Discord channel. I haven't been able to pop into any of your streams yet, but I appreciate that, and I'll give you a shout out right now. Shout out, Actually, Brother Bill, can you give him a shout out? I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the raid, ADJ. I gotta check out your streams one day too. Thank you. All right, so let's get back into it. So I've got, like I said, I got a few different templates today. I've got Amiga RGB on the left and Toaster Out on the right. And I also have, I got Amiga RGB full screen, so we can really see what's going on. I got Toaster Out full screen, so you can. We're definitely gonna want to do this later for sure. Yo, ADJ live streams, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Oh, 3D Code Warrior gave ADJ live streams the sub. 3D Code Warrior, thank you for your generosity, and welcome ADJ live streams. AJD live streams. Silly Billy strikes again. Every TV channel in Greece had an Amiga, Vincent GR said. Small ones for the main machine and big scrollers, etc. PAL Toaster was sold like crazy there in Germany. Both countries loved Amiga. But Vincent, what I used to do, I had what I called a poor man's toaster. I had a Rock Gen, which was a Genlock. And I also had D-Paint, and I had Imagine. So between like D-Paint, Imagine, and my Rock Gen, that was my poor man's video toaster. Yo, Borant Poligrant, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it very much, Borant. Thank you so much for the follow. All right, Amiga RGB. So when you first boot up the toaster, this switcher is the first thing that you see. And like I said before, the toaster is primarily, you know, what really is the video switcher. A switcher allows you to have multiple video inputs, and you can switch between them. When you switch between them, you can just do a straight cut, or you can do a transition. And the toaster had tons and tons of crazy transitions. Let's just take a quick peek. Let's just take like a quick tour of this switcher really quick. Like I said, there's 4 inputs. You can see. Let me go full screen here. Boom, and let me switch over here. Looking good in 480i. Thanks, Tenmark. It hides the blemishes. You know what I mean? Oh man. Oh, Amix312. What is up, Amix? How's it going? Amix says in 1990, Amiga had 70% share. All TV channels, newspapers, etc. used Amiga there. Where's that? Are you talking about, Amix? Which country? In Iraq. Oh wow, very cool. So up here on the top, we have all of our effects, which we're gonna go and explore all of the effects because they're awesome. Video controls, basically main, this bank here, 1, 2, 3, 4, DV1, 2, and 3. This is the main output. This is like what is going to the monitor. So if I go here, well, we can choose what we want to do. Now I don't have any inputs going into 2, 3, or 4. In order to have multiple video inputs, you need what's called a time-based corrector. I have a time-based corrector, but like I said, I just got this toaster on Monday, and I haven't had a chance to install the time-based corrector yet. So I've only got one video source, and that's my VHS camera. But we do have images. DV1 and DV2 hold still images, and DV3 holds colored backgrounds as well as exports from Lightwave 3D. So we got 4 video inputs. If I want to switch over to a picture, I got a video toaster picture there. DV2 with some color bars. DV3 is just a black screen right now, but we can change that. I'll switch back to me, and you can see on the left, I'm just clicking, and see here I got nothing in 2, 3, and 4 right now. But don't worry, like we can still see all the cool effects. We'll see them in 1 second. I just want to give you guys a little more of a tour of like the main setup here. This is called a T-bar. It simulates a manual lever that you pull on a real physical switcher, and as you pull it down, it does the transition, so you can like manually control the speed of the transition. And over here we have some key elements of the video toaster. Like I said, this is the switcher that we're in now. It also came with a painting program, a character generator, and a 3D program. 3D program is called Lightwave 3D, and it's legendary all by itself. Like I said, they did, well, I didn't say this yet, but they did like the pilot for Babylon 5, a lot of work on Babylon 5 with the toaster. They did work on Sequest with the toaster as well, these classic 1990s TV shows. And yeah, Lightwave 3D is an incredible program. It's still available today. It's available on PC. And I always dreamed of having Lightwave. I used Imagine, and Imagine was so cumbersome compared to Lightwave. But anyway, so it's a switcher. We got the paint program, character generator, 3D program, and then it also has something here called Chrome Effects. Chrome Effects, I don't know why they put it in the setup menu, but Chrome Effects is the other element to the video toaster, and it lets you do wild, weird, wacky, and crazy effects to your video. It's kind of like, it's like Snapchat. It's like Snapchat of 1990. Yo, what's up, Amiga Live? Great to see you. Thank you for being here, Amiga Live. It's a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to have you. So, we're going to do all this stuff, man. We're going to do Chrome Effects. We're going to do painting. A little bit of painting, because I don't really know the paint program that well. We'll do a little bit of character generating, and we'll do a little Lightwave as well. If you don't know what a character generator is, that's some video lingo right there. Character generator is what lets you put words on the screen, essentially, so you can make, you know, titles for people. Basically, like you can see the all the numbers, the letters and numbers that are overlaid on me right now. That's essentially a character generator that's built into the camera. So you can use you can do like a credit scroll with it. You can do titles with it. You can do talent IDs with it. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so cool. What's up, Amiga Passion? Great to see you too, my man. Yeah, I know this is my kombucha. This is my kombucha. I'm trying. Normally I'd be drinking a beer right now, but I'm gonna try and do a little mountain biking after the stream is over. If the stream ends somewhat on time. Now that we got an extra hour of light, I want to try and get in a little mountain bike ride after this stream. Yeah, Mayhem Maybe says they used Lightwave 3D on the Amiga to do some modeling of the dinosaurs as a proof of concept before making Jurassic Park using the more professional 3D modeling software. Yeah, totally mayhem, dude. They use Lightwave 3D on a ton of stuff. So anyway, I know you want to start getting into these transitions. Like when I think of a toaster, I think back to these transitions. Like I said, you have all these different banks of transitions here. Now, if I had multiple video sources, we could go from one video source to another. Like I said, today I only have one video source right now, unfortunately. I will improve on that. I'll get that time-based corrector going. But for now, we can still see them, no problem at all. So we can start with some falling sheep. The toaster has some ridiculous transitions like this falling sheep. There's two buttons here. There's take and auto. Take will just do a cut. Take will just cut you back and forth between the main out and the preview out. So like I didn't do that. Sorry. This is live, man. Live. It's crazy. So basically, main is like what is going out, and then preview is like what's up next. So if you want to go between, let's say, video input 1 and DV1, you just select DV1 down there and video out up there, and then you hit take, and it'll switch between them. That's switching. We're switching right now. We're doing switching. If you want to see the transition, you can hit auto, and you can select 3 different speeds: slow, medium, and fast. It just fast is the default for the sheep. So let's hit auto and see what happens. And there you go. We got some falling sheep. I don't know. I'm not sure why you'd want to use falling sheep, like when that would come in handy, but you got it. You got it if you want it. Yo, what is up, Human Interact? 10 Mark. I've got a TBC, dude. I've got a TBC. I haven't had time to set it up this week. Like I said, we can still switch. We just can't switch between 2 live video sources. Eventually, when I do get the TBC hooked up, I could potentially do a stream just from the toaster, but that'd be tough because you still need a PC to stream to Twitch. But yeah, like don't worry we don't have the TBC. Like you'll still get a feel for everything the toaster can do. It's not a problem. The sheep are used for videos about farmers. Yeah, totally. We got an iris. Let's check out the iris. The iris is a cool one. I always liked the liquid. The liquid is cool. A little pouring water. I could go. Let's do this. We got a heart. Boom. Boom. Very, very nice. And look, so we have a whole bunch of banks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 banks of effects. Some of them you can actually manipulate. Like you can do a picture-in-picture situation, which is pretty cool. Some of these liquid effects are really, really nice. Let's check it out. Boom. Boom. Yes. So Vincent GR's got a great question. Thank you for the interactivity. And if you guys have a question, please ask. Someone streams Amy West live from a video toaster. I would love to know how he does that, 10 Mark. I would love to know how you connect an Amiga at a fast enough speed to a streaming service. That would be awesome. I would love to know that, because I have no idea how you would do that. That's the part I don't know. Let me okay, so yes, speed, right? Watch this. So you can choose slow, medium, or fast. So let's do this liquid effect. It defaults to medium. Actually, no, let's do the water effect. The pouring effect is, I think, a little bit easier to see. Auto. Boom. Okay. So that's fast. We can go to slow and hit auto. And I'll switch it over to medium now. Very nice. And back to fast. Boom. Now, not every effect supports this, but you can also do it manually by dragging the T-bar. So I'm dragging the T-bar now, and just as I move the mouse, it stops actually, it's so weird. You can't go back. You can only go forward. But you can adjust the speed manually. So there you go. So you got the T-bar. Let me go back to me. Is Amiga Love here? Amiga Love. I got something specially planned for Amiga Love. I got something special for Amiga Love. I don't know if he's here though. What about the manual gear? Does it work with the water effect? I don't see the manual gear. The manual gear that you see, I think you might be thinking of the gear transition. Now, I think you can get more precise with the speed of the transitions, but I'm not 100% sure about that. because I know there's a gear transition. Like literally, like it's literally like a gear on the screen that transitions. Let's see, is it? Where's that gear? ADJ, you're buzzing with your gifted sub. So ADJ, you can throw down Amiga Bill thumbs up, Silly Billy, Amiga Love. You can throw down some Amiga beer, a Boing Ball, and J Minor, who's our daddy. What's up, Sir Chili? Great to see you, Sir Chili. I got something special planned for Amiga Love, and we'll wait and see if he shows up. If he doesn't show up, we're gonna do it anyway, and then he'll catch the VOD. So I'm gonna take a timeout with that. But we'll get back to it if Amiga Love shows up. If anyone here is online, give Amiga Love a ping and tell him just to pop into the stream for 1 second. It won't take long. It won't take long. I probably spent too much time preparing this Amiga Love segment than I should have, but you'll see. So anyway, let's check this out. So right now we've been going to this Video Toaster logo. Let's load up something else. So if you wanna load in a different graphic, there are different ways you can do it. These are some preloaded graphics that I put in there, or you can So let's just load up. We can load up the Video Toaster 4000 logo. Hit load, and where to put it? It put it in DV2. So DV1 we got original Video Toaster logo. DV2 we got Toaster 4000 logo. So now I can see if I want to go from Toaster 4000 logo to my live feed. I click on video input 1, and we'll do. Let's see, what can we do? Let's try this one. Auto, boom, nice. Human Interact, great question. This is not my Amiga. This is not an XL1 connected to the Amiga 2000. What you're seeing here is a Panasonic VHS camera. It's a Panasonic VHS camera connected to the 2000. So it's output of the VHS camera, input of Toaster, and then output of Toaster to the stream. Jost80, thank you so much for the sub. Holy crap, Jost. 26 months of subscriptions. Jost, thank you so much, man. I appreciate all of your support. Very, very, very much. That's awesome, Jost. Thank you so much. What's up, Amiga 1200 Gamer? Oh, did you ping Amiga Love 10 Mark? Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Let's see. We can load up Leona. The thing that's tricky. So the Video Toaster. Here's the one thing that I learned about this. Not one thing. I learned a lot about this week. Again, I never really used a toaster before. Just very basic back in the day because I never owned one. The Video Toaster is also very much designed to be a standalone thing. So it doesn't have your typical like Amiga file requesters. It's very much designed for you to turn it on, and it boots to this switcher screen, and it hides the Amiga. It can hide the Amiga file system from you. So if you don't know anything about Amiga, someone can just sit down and operate it as a video production device. You know what I mean? But the flip side to that is I'm so used to just like knowing the Amiga OS and its file structure that sometimes it's tricky sometimes it takes a minute to learn like where everything is and how the toaster handles it, but I'm not even gonna get into that today. So anyway, it loaded up. I got this picture here called Leona, and she went into DV2. Again, I got this Amiga from someone, and my friend Chris got it from someone, so he got it from this place called 2020 Communications. So let's see, boom, let's fire up a transition here. Let's try this one. Boom, there we go. Yeah, Human Interact, exactly. Sold turnkey. So you can just buy a toaster, and you would also be getting an Amiga, but you wouldn't even really know it. It would just be a toaster. You know what I mean? Let's check out this one. I like this 8-bit stuff. Cool. So that's the basics of transitions. That's the basics of the switcher. Switching is pretty simple. The person who does the switching on a real live TV show is called the technical director. And I've done it, man. I went to film school and I took a TV production class. My dad taught TV production, and let me tell you, it can be stressful. Especially, I don't know how the guys who do like the Super Bowl or live sporting events do it. They have so many cameras to cut between. It's crazy. Fortunately, here I don't have to deal with that today. We only have 4 inputs. Those guys have got like 35 inputs. It's crazy. Wish you'd run the transition slower so we could savor them. Oh, wow. I could do that. Look at that. Now, not all the transitions, you can't change the speed of all the transitions, and you can't do all of them manually either. But most of them you can. I like this one. I like the drip, the drippy drip. I'll make the drip slow. Screen wipe for the win. I'll give you a screen wipe. Nice, right? I think we'll see if Amiga Love shows up. Because now would be a good time to show off his thing. But what I'll do now is I'll show you something else. I'm gonna show you the Chroma effects. Now, Chroma effects, like I said, it's kind of like the Snapchat of 1990. It lets you do like weird and crazy things to the video source. So right now we're gonna manipulate me. I'm gonna go to setup, and they kind of hid Chroma effects here. This is version 3.1 of the software, and Chroma effects is weird. One thing that you could use it for that's kind of useful is you could like human interact. You'll know what I'm talking about. You can make like a LUT. You can almost make a LUT. You could change the gamma. You could change the look of the image in like a professional way, or you could just do like crazy stuff. You guys like it slow? Spoonshorn saying mind-blowing that this is 30-year-old technology and it still looks amazing. Dude, Spoonshorn, I actually like degraded like this VHS. I got like the longest RCA cable I could. I think I put a splitter. I put a Y connector on it just to degrade it a little bit because it looked too good. It looked too good. So Chroma effects, like I said, it's got all these different filters that you can apply to video. Now people love filters these days. You got your Instagram, you got your Snapchat, and this was all that way before then. So let's try the solar filter. Now what all these controls can do, like these are basically preloaded filters, and then by using all these controls in here, you could manipulate the filters. But let's just test them out. I'm gonna go full screen here, and we're gonna try the solar filter. I'm gonna engage solar filter. Engage. It takes a minute. Now, you might be wondering, like, why I have that text up on the screen. This is a consumer VHS camera that I'm using. There we go. There's the solar filter, right? A little Snapchat action going there. It's like a solarization. And, you know, back then, people didn't use, like, the live video output from their VHS cameras. Basically, they would record onto VHS tape, and then if they want to play it back, they either pop it into their VCR or play it back from the camera. So when you play back from a VHS tape, the numbers, all like the date and time and the zoom and the battery power and the auto high-speed shutter, they go away when you play back from VHS. But being that I'm coming live out of the camera, it's on the screen and you can't turn it off. I can turn off the date and time, but I can't turn off the auto high-speed shutter for some reason. So I just embraced it, man. I put all the information up there. Who needs Instagram filters, right? Hey, what's up, Johnny? Great to see you, Johnny. This is awesome, right? So let me go back here, show you guys, boom. Let's see, there's a lot of filters, a lot of preloaded filters, man. So we got solar filter, sunset filter, ocean filter, hue filter. See, hue filter could be useful because you could change the hue. If your camera hue is a little bit off, you know, it's a little magenta, a little green, you could change it. The Mars filter. Dude, let's go to Mars. How about a nice trip to Venus? No, Mars. Oh, man. The Angel Anthony wings that make you fast, Mayhem. That's hilarious. Dude, Angel Anthony has become like his own person. I can't wait until you come back to visit for VCF and come to a meeting, and then like we could have real Anthony and Angel Anthony together in the same room. We're on Mars now. Craziness. And you can see that it's kind of like a gradient filter. It's just messing with the color spectrum. So you can change that. So see how it's green on the top and then red on the bottom? You could flip it around. So you get red on the top, green on the bottom, and do all different blends. Let's see what else we got here. Mars filter, sepia, contrast, brightness. See, those are like legit. Those make sense for Chroma effects. You can change the contrast and brightness of your image. The gamma. Let's pick something wild. Let's see. Black and white poster, red poster. Fire! Yes! Let's bring the fire. True Amiga power, and you know it, Vamped Amiga. Let's bring the fire. What's up, Tie Racer? I am on the TV. Let's bring the fire. Let's see what happens with the fire. There we go, baby. Whoa! I need some like death metal music playing right now. fire filter. Hey, what's up, Gunstar Hero? This is running on an Amiga 2000 with an 030 accelerator in it. Fire filter's cool. Look at my teeth. Love me some fire filter. Whoops. Oh yeah, Ty. What hardware is it running on? Yeah, 10 Mark is right. It's Amiga 2000, 3000, or 4000 with toaster. But the Amiga 3000, man, the Amiga 3000 would have to be modified because the actual toaster card doesn't fit inside a 3000 case stock. I'm joining the Prodigy. Yeah, totally. All right, let me see what else we got here. Fire. What would be Nuke? Nuke. Wait, there's a couple nukes. Nuke Solar and Crazy Nuke. Oh, we gotta go Crazy Nuke. If you're gonna do a nuke, you gotta go Crazy Nuke. Let's see what Crazy Nuke does. Where's Max Headroom? Totally, right? Ah, that'd be awesome, 10 Mark. Crazy Nuke. Look at that. Crazy Nuke. Crazy Nuke is like a negative filter. Look at this craziness, right? Crazy Nuke. Let's see what else we got here. Chrome, gold, red chrome, yellow light, red mids, poster, snow cycle. Let's see what Snow Cycle is all about. Far out, man. I'm possessed by the demon toaster, you know, Brother Bill. If I had one of these back in the day, I would just play with this stuff like all day, kind of like I'm doing right now, and get nothing else accomplished. I should totally make a music video, 10 Mark, using a toaster. Oh, there. Oh, I see. It's like TV snow. It's like TV snow. Mayhem says they make a toaster cozy external case to attach to the Amiga 3000 to make the toaster card fit more easily and not take up the adjacent Zorro slot. Boom. Did we just join the 419 stream? Look at that. It's crazy, right? What else we got here? Take on Me. Yeah, it is very Take on Me, Amiga Live. Totally. Neon Cycle. Neon. Oh, come on. Neon. Dude, Neon is so in right now. I think like 90% of my Instagram feed is just Neon. Neon Cyber Noir. That's what it's like on Ecstasy. Totally D them. Neon Cycle. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got some Neon Cycle, baby. Synthwave Bill incoming. I love me some Synthwave pixels at dawn. I love it. Craziness, right? Anyway, so that's the chroma effects. I could play with these things all freaking day. What else we got? Maybe we'll do one more. Fog, old movie. You know, let's just do an old movie. Let's see what their old, because you know, old movie, you can like download that app these days. There's definitely an old movie app you can download. Let's see how the Amiga could do it. Let's see how the Amiga could do it before all these fancy apps on your smartphones. Let's go to an old movie. I wonder if it's gonna be black and white or sepia. The metallic ones are fun. That I wouldn't call that old movie. I would call that like video degradation, man. That looks like snow. You know, that looks like video snow. More so than like an old movie. Old movie would have more of a film feel. You know what I mean? Does it have a Predator infrared mode? You want to see that? Amiga Live? The metallic ones are fun. I'll check. Let's see. Does it have a? I'm sure one of these is definitely a Predator mode. But and also, like I said, you can edit these, man, and make your own. You could definitely make a Predator mode. I would say, you know, I think that the neon one was kind of dark wood, warm, magenta bands, maroon, tobacco, USA, 3-color, bronze. There's so many. Pinky. I think the neon one's kind of Predator mode, but like I said, you can edit these too. I'll pick one more. USA 3 color. Merca. Let's see what USA's got for us. It's probably gonna be like some red, white, and blue stuff. Pregnant sausage. I'll probably be streaming. I'm not sure, man. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to get through this. Maybe 2.5 hours. Yes, I'm feeling very American right now. Absolutely. I like it. USA 3 color. Red, white, and blue, baby. Look at that. America. Ha ha ha. This hardware makes you wonder why it failed with its awesome capabilities. Imagine if they had kept going and developed for the best. Dude, well, them, they actually have, man. The video toaster actually isn't dead. The video toaster has evolved. They just moved on from the Amiga. The video toaster has evolved into something called the TriCaster. It's still made by Newtek, and it is essentially a video toaster, just a more advanced video toaster. It does HD. It can do live streaming. You can connect you can do really cool video chats with it by connecting Skype. It's got like, built-in Skype controller. It's really cool. The TriCaster, it's called the TriCaster, man. It's really good. So Newtek is still a totally legit company, man, and they're still making quality stuff. Merc for the win, yeah. You know it, 10 Mark. Oh yeah, and Human Interact says Newtek is a legit broadcast company. They have NDI. I didn't even know what NDI was, Human Interact, until we had that discussion in my Discord group. Now just put Winter's 2020 underneath. Oh, Pixels at Dawn. I might have to do that before the stream is over. Dude, totally, right? It looks like the artist that did the Obama thing, right? Totally. It does look like that. That's hilarious. Good one, Pixels at Dawn. Also, here's a fun fact. The monitor on the left, the 1084S, is my actual 1084S that I used with my Amiga back in the day. And the one on the right is really special to me. I know Brother Bill's got one from this collection, and Mayhem Maybe has got one from this collection. But those JVC monitors were used at my dad's school, and I learned how to edit on that monitor, man. VCR to VCR. We didn't have a toaster, but I learned the basics of video editing with that exact monitor that you see on the screen right now. So that one is very near and dear to my heart. And another fun fact, the JVC is basically a Commodore with the 1492 monitor, 1490 monitor. It's the same thing that you would hook up to your Commodore 64, except it's got BNC connectors on the back. And it doesn't have any YC, which is kind of weird. It's only got the BNC connector, which is composite video. But you know, it was designed to be in a video production suite. Let's just see what bronze is like, just for the heck of it. Fire filter, yes. Thank you, Scene Cat. Freaking spam calls. Mark, you would move. Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you. I just hung up on you. Why are you calling again? Shut up. The 1702. Oh, that's what I meant. 1702. Sorry, Nihai. Yeah, the 1702. I have a 1702 here, but it's not in this collection. Yeah, it's the same exact as the 1702. It even has the handles on the side and everything. It's my campaign manager on the phone. Oh, good one, Pixels at Dawn. All right, so that's the basics of Chroma FX. Again, when Anthony and I make our video, I'll go into all the details here. You can edit, you can make your own Chroma effect by using these controls. I just got the toaster Monday, man, so I'm not sure what all the controls do, but you can make your own Chroma effect. Lucky us. Let's go back to the switcher, and now I'm still waiting for Amiga Love to show up if he's around. We got the paint program, which I'm gonna wait on, the character generator, which lets you put words on the screen, and the 3D program, which is Lightwave 3D. Someone wants to sell me some driveway resurfacing? Yeah, totally, Mayhem, totally. Oh, Brother Bill's got his JVC monitor hooked up to his 800XL. Excellent. You know what? I can do the paint really quick. I'll do the paint program really quick, and then we'll get on to some character generating. The paint program, I haven't really gotten into. Again, I haven't gotten deep into any of this stuff. But the paint program is basically DigiPaint. It reminds me very much of DigiPaint, which came, as part of back when the Newtek had the DigiView. They also had DigiPaint. And to be honest, it's not really a great paint program from what I've seen so far. It's just you can use it because it's integrated with the toaster, but DPaint is way better. But let's fire up the paint program anyway, and I'll show you what I used it for. So These still images. Oh, that's funny. That's it took a freeze frame. That's another thing you could do with the toaster. You could take freeze frames. But like these still images, like here's the Twitch announcement, right? I'm gonna load up the Twitch announcement. I converted that to an Amiga IFF file, and then I was able to 24-bit IFF file, and then you could bring it into the toaster. So if you want to bring an Amiga RGB image into the toaster, I used the Paint program. You know, I'm sure there's other ways you could do it, but let's take a look at Paint program now. Can I do a bowling ball checkerboard effect? We'll have to make one. Gunstar, I'm definitely gonna run Lightwave. I'm definitely gonna do Lightwave for sure. Absolutely. Gunstar. So here's an interesting thing about Lightwave. Originally, when Lightwave came out with the toaster, you needed the toaster hardware in order to run Lightwave. But then later on, Lightwave became a standalone program, so you can run Lightwave on an Amiga without a toaster now. What's up, Media Sig? Great to see you here. Acmafin VHS quality action. Exactly. I'm gonna show you this paint really quick because I haven't really done much with the paint, like I said. I'm gonna switch over to Amiga RGB full screen. Amiga. Yeah, because right now there's nothing coming out of the program out. We're just in Amiga RGB mode. So it's just, it's your basic paint program. You got your dot tool, you got your line tool. You can pick up brushes, which we could experiment with if you wish. But it's really, D-Paint is a much better program. But this really feels like Digipaint to me, which another thing I never really got into. But it's good. They're good painting programs for video purposes. You can like blend the colors together nicely. But let me show you what I used it for. I'm gonna load up an RGB image. I'm gonna go to DH0. Where did I put it? I gotta remember where I put it. Toaster. So what I'm gonna load up now is a picture that was originally shot as a Canon RAW file, CR2 file, that I converted to a JPEG image, 720 by 400. The JPEG image, the DV size of DV video, and then I brought it into AdPro and converted it to a 24-bit IFF image. Fat Agnes, let's open her up. And now you can see here. You can see here it's basically because we are looking at the Amiga RGB out now. We are looking at a ham color image. You can see some nice fringing in there as well. So it's really hard to work with. And as you can see, it's also it's way bigger than the actual screen because it's you can look at ham fringing over there on the left. Oh yeah, love me some ham fringing. Nothing turns me on like some ham fringing. Oh, Fred Zeta, Chain EAB even wrote a book about Lightwave. Oh wow. That's awesome. That's really sad news that you told me about him, by the way. Color Cycle Anthony's wing dude, Angel Anthony, that'll keep him from freely flapping around like Super Frog. That'd be hilarious, Teen Cat. Now, if you want to see more of this image, you could click on this little sucker right here, and it'll shrink down the image. So but when you do that, you limit yourself to a lot of the tools of the Paint program. So it's not that useful. Like when you want to pick up a brush and stuff, you have to go back to the full screen mode. But this is what I used it for. Ham fringing rules, right? So now let's say I want to bring this into the toaster. I would go here and I would I would save it as a frame. A frame is like the 24-bit version of the image that the toaster knows. So let's see, I'm gonna save it as a. Let me try and rename it. See, it's so weird. Again, this is so weird. See, it's trying to save it as 999. The whole toaster interface is very strange. I'll call it Fat Agnes. Fat Agnes. Let's see if I have 102, 103. I'll do 104. 104 dot. FS means frame store for the toaster. Fat Agnes, and we'll see if she shows up. I think I just saved it. I think I just saved it as a toaster image, but again, I'm just learning this stuff. I just got the toaster Monday. Let me go back here. Amiga RGB program out. Now we can hit render. I didn't have to save it, but I'm gonna hit render, and you'll see it. Boom. Now it's putting it out of the toaster. So now we get to see it in its full 24-bit glory. And let me tell you something. I dreamed of 24-bit. Like back when the toaster came out, I was stuck with all the Amiga modes, man. I was stuck. The 2000 was my machine. The 2000 was my main Amiga, and I just dreamed of 24-bit. I mean, look at that. How awesome is that? It looks amazing, right? It looks so good. One advantage of using the toaster on the Amiga 4000 is that this is on AGA. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. 10 mark, totally. The numbers relate, yeah, how many images it can store, you can store. Yeah, I think I just stored it well. I think I just did. And yes, it does make it much faster access from the switcher media. You're correct. You're correct. It looks great though. Right? Yeah, it does look great. Human Interact, I'm so happy you're here. Human Interact, dude. Human Interact is doing like, amazing streams here on Twitch too. Let me give him a shout out. That's my main man, Alexander Mahida, and his streams are top quality, man. More people need to watch him. He does really great streams, and he's a filmmaker as well. So his streams are just like top notch, dude. So yeah, so that's, I mean, let's say we wanted to, like pick up the brush, right? Let's say like you can pick up brushes. We could go to, so I could select like the rectangle. The scissors are how you pick up a brush. Let's make it, boom, rectangle, scissors. I could like pick up the word Fat Agnes. Boom. Yeah, and see now I got a Fat Agnes brush. We can stamp it down over here. You can do stuff like you can warp it. I'll put this another Fat Agnes down there. And boom, there we go. Painting in 24-bit, baby. So it's a pretty basic painting program. But again, I'm no expert with it. I'm just learning it myself. You can do different blending modes as well. But it's cool. It's cool that you can, basically paint on 24-bit images. In an alternate universe, the Amiga is on everyone's desk now. How could they fail so hard with this awesome tech at that time? Dude, Comatron, I know, right? Amix threw in too. Some use Scala together with the video toaster. Dude, Scala is one of my all-time favorite Amiga programs. I love Scala. You could absolutely use Scala with the video toaster, but it was a little bit different, right? It was, I'd have to think about that because I always use Scala with standard Amiga modes. I never had a toaster. I'm trying to think what the advantage would be of using Scala with a video toaster. I'd have to think about that one, Amix. So I'm not sure anyone ever really used Scala with a video toaster. Let me think about that one, Amix. Let me think about that one. All right, I'm gonna get out of the paint program. Let's exit out of here. Oh, Spongehorn, I didn't realize you streamed. Thanks for the shout out, Brother Bell. I'll go follow Spongehorn. I didn't realize Spongehorn streamed. Spongehorn, dude, you should like throw your streams into my Discord channel. I didn't know you streamed. I'll definitely check out your streams. Now let me see. Did it put it here? I think I probably have to load it. Color bars. Oh no, there's Fat Agnes right there in 104. So I can load up Fat Agnes. And where did it put it? DV1? Yeah, there it is. Cool. So now I can do a transition from me to Fat Agnes. We'll get a wheelchair for Fat Agnes. Boom. Very cool. So now you could, load up your 24-bit images and do fun stuff with it. Lightning. Freaking lightning. Fat Agnes. Fat Agnes, I love you. I love you, Fat Agnes. All right, so there you go. That's the paint program. And I had some requests to load up Lightwave 3D. I'm wondering if I'm still gonna give Amiga Love a little bit of time to get here before I do my little Amiga Love section. So We got we checked out the switcher. You guys got the basics of the switcher. We checked out Chroma effects. We checked out paints. Now we've got the character generator and 3D. You know, I'm gonna, because Lightwave is almost like its own thing. I'm gonna do character generator really quick. So let's fire up the character generator. So cool to finally see the toaster after all this time. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Sponge. The picture quality is amazing, right, Sigor? And this is like being upscaled to 1080p, which I'm broadcasting in 1080p. So a character generator is a program that lets you put words on the screen. So you can have, you can put like words over a background. You can put them over live video. You can do like, you know, credits with it. There's basically 4 types of titles you can make with the character generator. You can make a horizontal scroll. You can make a vertical scroll, like the closing credits in a movie. You can superimpose it over live video or still image, and you can just put it over like a colored backdrop. What's up, Judge Dave? What's up, Rave Man Phase 101? What's up, Malta? That's amazing. I never dreamed that people in Malta would be like watching me use a video toaster back in 1990. That's amazing. Yo, Gabura, thank you so much for the follow, Gab. I appreciate that very, very much. Welcome to the stream. If you're new to the stream, I'm Bill. I'm streaming here about once a week on Twitch. I'm trying to keep a Sunday stream schedule. I'm gonna try and stream every Sunday, but I got my work schedule is a little bit crazy, so I can't really have a regular stream schedule. But I try and stream on Sundays. I also got a YouTube channel I do with my buddy Anthony. He's Mayhem Maybe in chat. It's called The Guru Meditation. And I run the Westchester Amiga user group, man. We meet on the first Thursday of every month in White Plains, New York. Come check us out. Yo, Burzmog, thank you for the follow, Burzmog. I appreciate that. The other thing I usually play games on the streams. I like to play games here. I like to interview people who created the games, and sometimes we do creative streams as well. We'll do some deep painting. We'll get creative, man. We'll get artsy. And today I'm showing off the Video Toaster 4000. It's a dream of mine to have one of these ever since early 90s, and finally got one this week. So I just want to check it out with all of you all. Amiga had 3 video options then: Video Toaster solution in USA, ProDad with the Casablanca Draco video solution in Europe, and Scala info channel. Scala, I love Scala. Scala's so good. Bergsmog, no Jiviets today? Bergsmog, I have Jiviets in the refrigerator. It's cooking in the fridge. Maybe I'll have one before the stream is over. We'll see. But I was gonna go on a mountain bike ride after the stream, so I wanna stay off the sauce until after the mountain bike ride. You know what I mean? Human Interact. I'm drinking Health Aid Kombucha. It's my favorite brand, and right now I'm drinking Bubbly Rose. Bubbly Rose Kombucha. It tastes great. Cześć Polska. Yakshimash. Dziękuję bardzo for watching. I'm not sure how to say for watching. Anyway, so the switcher. So this is showing me that, so basically this up here in the upper left corner, let me go to Toaster RGB, Amiga RGB full screen. You see this little square up here in the upper left corner? This will determine what type of title you're making. So if I go to the next page, you can see it changed, right? So go back to 1. This is showing me that it's text over a backdrop. Whoops. This is showing me that is a horizontal scroll. This is a vertical scroll. And that is text superimposed over the video. So let's render this sucker. Now, of course, this is gonna look kind of crappy because it's like there's already text on my video feed. Oh yeah, and I got the chat up there too. Let's see how it looks. It's rendering right now. Let's talk about fonts. Yeah, dude. There it is. So you can see that this is it. This is the key. It's superimposed over me. Of course, like I said, it's pretty distracting because I already have text on my video out. But there you go. That's a key effect. We can check out a horizontal scroll effect. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. With the Toaster 4000 CG, all you need is a lot of spare time to make the classic novel channel a reality. There you go. We just turned on C-SPAN. Hilarious. This was all the rage back then, back when the times were good. Oh man, I dreamed of this stuff. Here's a horizontal scroll. I want to make one. I want to make a custom one today before the stream is over. Let's get like a taste of all the stuff. These were like preloaded onto this machine. I don't know if these came with the Toaster, these specific ones, or these were. To me, it feels like these came from whatever company had this toaster before me. Only Amiga games is possible. We'll render this sucker. So this is text on a backdrop. So I'm gonna disappear when I render this one. Weird. There's no. Oh, I think I have to do that first. I don't know what happened to the little clapboard there. Again, I'm just getting familiar with the stuff. I think that's the render button, and then I can send it out to video. Yep. So that's the render button, and now I can send it to video out. Boom. Video Toaster 4000. Book character generator demo. Are those Scala fonts? I don't remember Amix. I don't remember. They look Scala-esque. Let's see. Yeah, and that's it, man. Those are the different. Those are the 3 different types of tiles you can have. But yeah, I mean, you can get really creative with it. I'm loading up one here. Let's see. I think she's on number 15. There's Kiki. Let's take it. I'm not Kiki Stockheimer. If you're just tuning in, spoiler alert, I'm not Kiki Stockheimer. 10 Mark says, pull out a Mac or PC from 1987 and do this. Impossible. Exactly, my man. Exactly. Let's try and edit this. Let's edit this text. Oop, no space there. Render. If it's on the screen, it must be true. Amiga Kiki. How hard would it be to modify it to say cool? It would be very easy. I just modified it to say Amiga Bill. Let's see. Boom. There it is. Of course, it looks ridiculous with the text from my camera there, but I want to keep it VHS style. Amiga Bill Stockhammer. But there you go. Amiga Bill reporting live from Westchester, New York. Exactly, Pixels at Dawn. Socks hammer, time to change socks. Hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. Zoo says, OBS, check out my overlays. Video Toaster, hold my beer. It looks like CNN, right? Totally. I want to make like a credit crawl later in the stream. Let's check out Lightwave 3D. Let's go back to the switcher. Okay, so now you can see that this the switcher is now like this crazy color because it's indicating that there is that it's in superimpose mode. You can even see the Amiga build down here. So I can turn it off by doing that. Boom. And now we're back to normal. You know what, guys? I need to use the boys' room really quick. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let's see. We did Chrome FX. We did the switcher. We did some paint program. We did the character generator. Now we're gonna do some light wave, and I need to go to the bathroom really bad. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the video that I opened the stream with, in case you're just joining us and you missed it. It's this little mashup of the Newtek promo videos from back in the day. I'm gonna play that for you, and I'll be back. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll be right back.
In an average week, the networks bring you 6 made-for-TV movies. Dull. 18 hours of sitcoms.
Ditto.
35 hours of infomercials.
Insane.
44 hours of soap operas.
Very dull.
62 hours of reruns.
I saw that.
And 3.2 days of commercials. Now, it's payback time.
Oh, what do you mean?
You see, there are only 3 of them.
You mean the networks?
Yeah, the old-style networks, and they're fading away. But there are 30 million of us.
Yeah. Everyone with a camcorder and a VCR.
And now we've got a powerful new weapon against blah, blah, blah vision.
What's the new weapon?
Toaster 4000 takes the power away from the network and gives it to the people. With Toaster 4000, we can make television better than the networks, and we don't have to answer to anyone.
My name is Penn Jillette, and I'm more than half of Penn and Teller, a comedy magic duo. Go out, you buy a camera, you buy the Toaster 4000, a video deck or 2, tape is cheap, and the Toaster 4000 is cheap. If you were going to buy all this stuff to make all this video the way they do it on networks, it would cost you $378,000. With the Toaster, when you're all done, it's going to be a few grand.
The first time I saw the Toaster 4000, I was blown away. I've never seen anything like that, ever. It was incredible. I knew I had to have one. They told me it would let you make videos just like the networks. That all seemed really cool, but I knew that with a Toaster 4000, I could do more than that. I don't have to make videos just like the networks. I mean, let's face it, the networks suck.
A paradigm shift of equal magnitude has grabbed the world of video. A paradigm shift. And the force behind the shift, we at Newtek call the Video Toaster.
Hey, that's a hot name.
Yeah. And we assure you, once you've seen what our toaster can do,
I'm ready.
the world of video will never look the same again.
Yeah. Yo, Sweepin' PYT, thank you so much for the follow. Oh man, you guys are the best. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I mean, we're here. We're hanging out. Maybe we're like, it's live. It's real. I'm your friend, man. You got a friend right here. Yeah, that was the Tony Hawk Comatron. I didn't, man. I got really wasted with Tony Hawk drinking moonshine once. It was awesome. So yeah, so you can see some of the awesome effects in those videos. So those videos, that was just a compilation of different promos that Newtek used back in the day for the toaster. I used to drool over those videos, man. Like, we used to play them at Westchester Amiga User Group, and I was like, oh god, I want a toaster. I love the Terminator 2 reference, right? Toaster 2.0 for the Terminator 2. All those videos, you know, go to amigavideo.net. AMIGAVIDEO.net. My main man, Thierry Mazzolini, has captured all of those videos in like top quality. They're available on YouTube as well, but like Thierry went out of his way to capture them at like the highest bit rate, you know, using either S-Video or component video to capture them. So I highly recommend you go check out amigavideo.net. It's all Amiga videos captured in the best quality possible. Yeah, Will Wheaton, crazy, right? You do have a friend in me. And Human Interact, those are actually much longer videos. I just cut them down to like 5 minutes. I took like 2 or 3 different ones and cut them down to 5 minutes. Some of my favorite moments. Amiga Passion says, great stream, by the way, saves me buying a toaster to scratch the itch. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amiga Passion. All right, so like I said, we've done the chroma effects. Dude, I want to know, like, how when Kiki like did her arms and it had like the strobe effect, so like it kind of like stored her arms, and as she moved her arms, it looked like wings. Like, I want to find that effect. I totally like want to do that effect like right now. Maybe that's in the chroma effects. I'm not sure where that effect is, but I want to do it. So anyway, we checked out chroma effects, which is like the Snapchat of 1993. This is the switcher that you're seeing right now. I've got plans for the switcher. I'm waiting for Amiga Love. If Amiga Love doesn't show up, I've got something special planned for the switcher. We checked out the painting program. We checked out the character generator. We can swing back to that, and I can make a little something. But now let's check out Lightwave 3D. Lightwave 3D is the modeling and rendering program that originally came with the toaster. Lightwave 3D is still being used today. You can get it for PC. Originally, when Lightwave 3D came out, you needed a video toaster to use Lightwave, but eventually it came out as a standalone on the Amiga, and like I said, it's now available on PC as well. So let's fire up Lightwave. When I was a kid, man, I had Imagine, because I didn't have a toaster, man. I wanted some 3D so bad. Oh, look, interesting. See that? When I head over to Lightwave, the output of the toaster turns off. So I'll do this for now. And you know, like we were saying, they used Lightwave 3D for the show Sequest. They used it for Babylon 5, some classic 90s shows. How much they used it for in those shows, I'm a little bit unclear about. I think they used it in the pilot for Babylon 5, but they definitely used it in Babylon 5. They also, like Anthony was saying, they also used it for some of the previs in Jurassic Park. The list goes on and on. Lightwave is a totally like legit 3D modeling and rendering program. So again, I'm not a Lightwave expert. I just got it on Monday, man. I should have like booted up Lightwave, you know, once it became a standalone, but I never really played with it until this week. So here, this is like the main part of Lightwave. The switcher just takes you back to the switcher, but here we can load in a scene, we can load in objects, we can load in surfaces for the objects, you can load in images, you can add lights, you can add cameras, do camera moves, as well as different effects. PredSata has a great question. Were those effects built in, or you could buy new ones from Newtek? They were all built in PredSata. But there were lots of third-party apps, even third-party apps that let you make your own effects. So it was, the Newtek came. The ones that you see that I'm using are all came with the video toaster. But you could also make your own, and I bet you people sold other effects, but not 100% sure about that. Kropotkin UK, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Today we are using Newtek's video toaster, a classic piece of video hardware for the Commodore Amiga computer. And it's something I always dreamed of having. So right now we're going to look at the 3D modeling and rendering program called Lightwave 3D. It also has a character generator paint program and a crazy effects and a switcher. Oh, you know, that's a good question, Gunstar. I'm pretty sure that the Amiga did the rendering. The 030. Yeah, exactly. The Lightwave renders on the Amiga, transitions render with the toaster. Exactly. No, I mean the video card is designed to handle video. The rendering is math, you know. Sorry. So here we are. We're like in the view. So check this out. My buddy Santi Gutierrez, Santi Dark G. I was like, you know what? I need an object to play around with, because I'm not really. I never really made models in 3D before. Even when I used to use Imagine, I was not a good modeler. I like, you know, I like to set up scenes and like fly the camera through it and set up the lights. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living now, man. Except you can do it here virtually. So I was like, Santi, I need an Amiga object. And literally, it took the dude, I think it was less than 5 minutes, because 5 minutes later he sent me the object. So he literally like made an object in Lightwave, sent to me in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna load up that object, and that's what we're gonna use to check out Lightwave 3D. Let's load an object. And these are a bunch of objects that already came with Lightwave, and some of them might have already been on the hard drive as well. Let me go to, where is he? Santi Dark G. Boom. The Amiga logo. Load it up. Now bear with me here, folks. I literally, like, Lightwave is a very, very sophisticated program, and like I said, I just turned it on this week, and I had to work this week too, man. I was putting in toaster overtime after work. Oh, Anthony says that someone cracked Lightwave even before it officially became released as a standalone software. That's funny. So here we have right now you have different views that you can look at. You can look, the perspective view is what we see here. You can also look from the camera's view, which is like looking through the lens of the camera. How awesome is that object, right? Santi did that in like 3 minutes. And here you can edit, so you can edit in your view, you can edit the object. The bone is like when you're making like a human figure, it's like the joint. You can edit your lighting, you can edit the camera. It came with just like one light. We're not even gonna get into lighting now. But let's zoom in a little bit here. We can edit, view, zoom factor. And I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. There we go. Turn off zoom factor. I'm gonna do a move and I can go to the right. Boom. So having this view was like incredible. Like on Imagine, it had like this cockamamie system of, it had like a top view, a side view, a 3D view all on the screen at one time, and it was not intuitive at all. Having this perspective view in Lightwave, like this is like what I dreamed of. So my idea for this is I want to do like a little flyby. I want to do a little flyby of the Amiga. I'm thinking like, you know, pretend you got the Hollywood sign, right? You got the Hollywood sign out in LA. You have a drone and you want to like do a little flyby of the Hollywood sign. Let's do that, except have it for the Amiga. Let me see something here. Let me just go to scene. I'm gonna make just a 1-frame animation for now, and let's just do a quick render. Continue. Let's look at the camera's view. That's just showing you like a wireframe of the model. Let's just render the model. It's not going to be much to look at, but let's just render it so I can show you guys what a render does. We'll render first frame, last frame, 1. Okay, and here comes the render. So now it's rendering it. Pred Seda, yeah, what we're looking now is all done on the Amiga side. The toaster even turned off. That's why I don't have my VHS my VHS webcam. The toaster's off now. This is all Amiga. Sigor says if you used something like Real 3D, the interface in Lightwave was a massive improvement. Agreed. Dude, like the UI in Imagine was still cumbersome. But anyway, there you go. There's like a quick rendering of our Amiga. It took 29 seconds to render that, so I imagine if we do a move it will take, you know, we do like a 30 frame move. It will take 15 minutes to render it. You know, oh man, I had an 020 on my 2000 back in the day, and I used to like leave it on all overnight to render a simple animation. But let's get into this. Let's make an animation. Escape to quit. Perfect. What I'm gonna do now, scene. I'm gonna make it 30 frames. We'll do a 30 frame animation. Continue. Current frame is 0, which is a little bit strange, but I want to move the camera to position number 1. So let's go back to the perspective view. You could also move it in camera view, but I'm gonna go back to perspective view, and I'm gonna move the camera over here, move it in a little bit closer, like that. And now I'm gonna rotate the camera. Pan it right. Let's see what it's saying. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. I want to get a little bit closer to this Amiga. There you go. Boom. Maybe I'll pan it right a little bit more. I'm gonna pan it right a little bit more.
Smoke the pipe, the pipe, the pipe, the pipe, the pipe.
Do you hear that song? I just heard that song. Smoke the pipe, the pipe. Oh man. I imagine a lot of artists were smoking the pipe when they're doing their 3D modeling and rendering. All right, that's a good starting frame. I want to tilt up a little bit though. I love this, dude. I could play with this all day, okay? Because setting up scenes, setting up cameras and lights are my real passion. That's actually like what I'm good at. It's what I do for a living. So this is just awesome. I would love to use this for some previs. I've got some special previs software that I used for my commercial I shot last week. I would love to be able to use Lightwave. Okay, so this is current frame is 0. I'm gonna create a keyframe here. Create the key, and you can create the key for the selected item or all items. It doesn't really matter because I'm only gonna move the camera, so I'm just gonna use the selected item, being that the camera is selected right now. So that's keyframe 1. When we go back to perspective, I'm gonna go to frame 30 and make another keyframe. So now we're at frame 30. I'm gonna move the camera to the other side, right about there, and I'm gonna rotate it. So it's looking back at Amiga. Boom. Let's see what it's seeing. And it's got to tilt up a little bit. Something like that. Boom. And I'm gonna create a keyframe here for the camera. So now I've got keyframes. So now if I go through it, you can see that the camera's gonna move. Oh, current frame 1. I don't know why. Weird. Let's go to current frame. Let's go to frame 15, right in the center. Boom, and there it is, right in the center. Perfect. So it's gonna do this camera move. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Let's go to frame 1 and let's render the wireframe. There's frame 1. We can render a preview. We'll make a preview. Obviously, you don't want to like render right away. You use the wireframe because it's much faster to make a wireframe animation before you actually do all the ray tracing. So let's make a preview. First frame 1, last frame is going to be 30. We're going to do 1 frame at a time. I'm going to do a wireframe. Sounds good. And away it goes. See, it's moving the camera. I love it. I love it. Yo, Mayhem Maybe, thank you for hanging out, buddy. I miss you up here desperately, man. We all miss you. At the WOG meetings, we're like, Angel Anthony's cool, but real Anthony's way better. Maybe I'll get down to Florida soon to visit. I hope you gotta get to New York, man. You gotta get up to New York. You gotta play some games with us, and we got more Guru Meditation videos to make. But thanks for hanging out, my man. Give my best to Marianne and her family. Thanks for hanging out today, bud. Love you, man. Amiga forever, buddy. Nowadays you get 4K animations rendered in real time, dude, and you get like real time ray tracing area too. It's crazy. Let's play back. Let's play back. Boom. Oh, it's so funny. Look at that. I rendered that. I just learned something. So if you do the wireframe preview in perspective mode, it plays it back in perspective mode. That's pretty cool. But there we go. That's our camera move. Let's do it again. Let's do it again from camera perspective. Preview. Make preview. Okay, boom. There we go. Yo, Amiga forever. thank you so much for the follow, Amiga Forever. I appreciate that very, very much. You guys digging this? I could play with this all freaking day. I love Lightwave. It's so cool because Lightwave, the way the whole interface is, it's the way I think. You know, it's the way I think. I would love to be able to do some previs with this. Let's play it back. So it's playing back at 30 frames per second, and we have 30 frames, so it's gonna be a 1 second animation. See? So it's fast. It's 1 second. Let's play back like 10 frames per second. It'll be a little choppy, but you can see the move better. It's a cool move, right? It's a cool move. I dig it. I dig it, Santi Dark G. Yo, Media Sig, thank you so much for the follow, Media Sig. I appreciate the follow very much. It's a pleasure to have you here, and a pleasure to have everyone here who's watching today. Thank you so much for coming with me on this little journey, man. Today is my dream. I always dreamed of the toaster. Today I finally got one. I'm so excited about Lightwave. Just here's a fun fact. Because Lightwave does run independently of the toaster, at last week's Westchester Amiga User Group meeting, I was running Lightwave in FSUAE emulator with the JIT compiler, and oh my god, the just-in-time, holy cow, I could render really, really fast. All right, end the playback. What do you guys think? Do you want to render that? You want to render this beast? It'll probably take 15 minutes, right? If it took 30 seconds to render one frame, we got 30 frames. It'll take 15 minutes. Human Interact is a great question. Is the camera field of view changeable? It sure is, dude. Check this out. You can choose the film size, 35mm motion picture size. I wonder if that's Super 35. You can change your zoom factor. So it's basically a 24mm lens with a full frame 30. I guess 35mm motion picture. It's very vague. You know, it could be. There's so many different 35mm motion picture frame sizes. It could be. I'm guessing. My guess is it's Super 35, but I could be wrong about that. What else? What are other options here? Super 8, 16mm, 35mm. You got 65mm. That's pretty rad. That's so cool. So basically, guys, what you're doing here is, when you shoot with a camera, you've got a sensor, right? Whether that sensor is film or it's a digital sensor like we have today. And the size of that sensor combined with the focal length of the lens will determine your angle of view. So if you put a 24mm lens on a 35mm sensor, you have a relatively wide. It's a somewhat wide angle. It's a little bit of a wide angle lens. But if you take that 24mm lens and you put it on a Super 8 camera, it's going to be like extremely telephoto because the sensor is smaller, so it's projecting the same size image, but you're only seeing a smaller portion of it. So that's why, like, if you have like on modern terms, if you have like a Canon 5D, the Canon 5D is full frame sensor, which is even bigger than a 35mm motion picture sensor. You put a 50mm lens on it, and then let's say you also have like a Canon 7D that's got an APS-C size sensor on it. So if you want the same angle of view, you have to use a 25mm lens. I'm sorry, it would be a 35. It's 1.5 times. I can't do the math in my head like a 35 lens. Sakatumi, what is up, Sakatumi? Great to see you. It's a joy. Predsata says it's a joy to watch the work of someone who knows what he does. Oh, thanks, Predsata. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to 3D, but I know what I'm doing when it comes to cameras. Do the render. All right, let's do the render. Air Yuri, you need the toaster. All right, let's do the render. Let's see how long it takes. First frame 1. We'll do all 30 frames. Wait, I don't know why. First frame should be 0. Right? And we want to do automatic frame advance, frame step 1. So it's really 31 frames of animation. Current frame 1. No, you know what? I don't know. That's weird. I'm gonna start. That's weird. I don't know why before it said current frame 0, but I'll just do this. Boom. We'll render it out. Automatic frame advance has been selected, but no saving options are active. Oh, okay. So interesting. So it saves each frame. So let's not do that. Let's go to the scene, and we can go to. Oh, maybe it's in the render, or maybe it's in record. Let's see. Record. Save anim file name. Yeah. So we want to do that. We want to save anim file. Anim files are created with this option. Require Video Toaster 4000 for playback. Hold on, let's not do this. Save RGB, render to DV1. See, okay, cool, interesting. Save to frame store. I'm gonna give it a name. Save anim file. It's interesting because when I emulated this, When I emulated this, I was emulating an Amiga 4000. Require video toaster for that. So we're not gonna be able to play it back. That'll be a bummer. I wonder. Save RGB image. See, again, guys, I just got this program this week, so I'm not 100% sure. Render DV1. Save. We'll play the frame stores. Oh, cancel. Save frame stores. I'm gonna put it in. Interesting. Well, you know, let's just render it out and see what happens. All right, well, I got an Amiga 2000. Let's just render it out. Do the render. It has to render it out as an image sequence, but where do I save it? Let me just look at this one more time, because it's gonna take 15 minutes to render this bad boy. Save anim file. I'm gonna save it anyway. I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna put it in the DH0. I'm just gonna put it in DH0, and I'll just call it stream render. You know what? I'm gonna put DH0. I'm gonna put it in toaster. I'm just gonna put it in my images folder. Can't find toaster. Oh, it's saving it. All right, let's put it there. 107 frame store anim. All right. All right, let's just try it. Oh, you think I'll need an empty folder? All right, well, let's just try it. Resolution change to match the anim sequence. Fine. Anim file. I'm not sure that I can actually play that back. Continue. But we'll give it. I think we'll be able to watch it anyway. You know what? Let's try this. Let's do a 5-frame animation and see what happens. Let's render the first 5 frames. Can't begin anim file saving, abort rendering. Now let's just render it anyway. I'll do 5 frames. That's why I need the PAR board. Exactly, MediaSig. MediaSig knows what's up. MediaSig, are you the guy on Twitter that showed the really cool video toaster flyer setup to me? Get ready to go on vacation, right? Dude, I used to, oh man, when I rendered Imagine animations, I had an 020. I originally had my original Amiga 500, then I got a 2000, and I used to like leave it on overnight. It's crazy. Oh, I'm MediaSig. I'm glad you're here, man. I checked out your Twitter. It looks really great, dude. Not your toaster setup is amazing, and thank you for offering to help. That's very, very kind of you. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Miss DK? Great to see you. I like how it's, and this is a very simple object. Santi just made this object very simple. There's no texture on it or anything. Ilhess, are you talking about Workbench 3.1? We're using Video Toaster Software 3.1 right now. You don't need Amiga OS 3.1 to run the toaster. You don't. Toaster 2.0 I think was. One of the machines I saw was actually running like Workbench 1.3, which I was really surprised about. I think most of the toasters probably had Workbench 2 on it because it came out with the 2000. Will I render Jurassic Park today? I could start Jurassic Park today, but we'll finish it. We'll finish it in what? March 8th, 2022. Oh, MediaSig, you're still green at with. I thought. Oh, so you weren't a video toaster guy back in the day? It's something that you got into now. Let me actually, while this is rendering, let me see if I can find your tweet, because your video toaster setup is really, really sweet, dude. I can show you guys a sweet setup. Oh, I only rendered 5 frames. Let me see if I can find your tweet. Twitter is so hard to keep up with, man. There it is. Dude, check out. Now, this is a sweet system. Check this out. This is MediaSig setup. MediaSig in chat. He's got a Toaster 4000 there. I like your Epix joystick. Oh, look, he's got a Canon. He's got a Canon battery down there. That looks like he's got like an XL1 or something. This is the video toaster flyer. This is this board right here. This is the board that actually lets you do nonlinear editing with the toaster. It came out later in the toaster's life cycle. So he's got nonlinear setup there. That is a sweet toaster setup, dude. Very, very sweet. Very sweet. All right, what's going on over here? Oh, look at that. It did render it. Sweet. So I think we can play it. So what you're seeing on the left is the Amiga RGB, and what you're seeing on the right is the output of the toaster. So I think we can. I think we can. Let's try it. Let's go to the switcher. Fingers crossed. And there's DV1. Oh, because it's just one frame. I don't think you can actually play it. You need the 4000 to play it. So it just rendered the last frame. That's funny. Oh, yes, the C500. Yeah, awesome, dude. I love the C500. The new C500 Mark II is really, really cool. Full frame. I just hate the form factors, man. This, so what you're seeing here. Sorry, I'm geeking out for a second. This is a C300 Mark II. Joking. This is a C300 Mark II running at 60 frames per second. Which I've never ran this thing at 60 frames before, only to do like slow motion. But I like, there's something about like, I love, 23 and 98 frames per second. I love the cinematic look. But when it comes to like streaming, the more live it looks, I think the better. I keep looking into my VHS camera there. See, this is my Panasonic VHS camera. The original C300 is really beautiful. Yo, HR Mine Art. Yes, we're doing some Lightwave. So there you go. That's Lightwave. I mean, it's not Lightwave. That's my first dabble with Lightwave. Zoo, no problem streaming using a DSLR. I'm not streaming from a DSLR, but if I was, I wouldn't have any problems. You can stream from a DSLR, no problem. It's a piece of cake. Piece of cake. A lot of people do. A lot of people use like the Sony A7R2 to stream. A7R3, A7S. You can use any of that stuff. I just, I prefer my DSLRs all have mirrors in them, and I don't like to keep the mirror locked up. So and once I got video cameras, I might as well just stream from the video cameras. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's pretty rad. Turn frame. But I'm trying to think. I was able to save an animation and play it back in D-Paint last time. Save anim. I want to see if I can save RGB images. I could probably do that. Let's try this. I'm gonna try and save an animation because it would be cool. It would be cool to be able to make an animation, even if we have to boot it up in D-Paint. So let me just quit out of here real quick. I'm gonna make a new empty folder. I'm just gonna quit out of the toaster really quick. Let's go to directory Opus. DH1. I'll make a new folder. Of course, I didn't save that either. I'll bang it out again really quick. Stream render. Let's see if this works. DH1 stream render. Cool. Amiga Love is tied up today. Okay, thank you, 10-minute Amiga Retrocast. Well, I'll do something. We're gonna do something in a second. Let me just see if this works. Now you can see when the toaster, so down there where it says Amiga Cam, that's the output of the toaster. When the toaster boots up, it syncs. It gets the right video syncing with the cameras that you've connected to it. And that's why you need the time-based corrector, because all the cameras need the same timing, otherwise it can't switch between them. And that's why I've only got one camera hooked up to the toaster today, because I haven't hooked up my time-based corrector yet. It's like, it's a little complicated. You love some directory Opus? Nice. Can't work into me without directory Opus. You know it, Mindrax. You know it. Amix, you're liking the stream. Thank you for the kind words, Amix. I appreciate it very much. I wish I was more of a master of Lightwave, then I could really make it sing for you guys. But because I just got it this week, I learned all this in a week. Where's Santi Dark G? I'm gonna open up his Amiga logo. I see how fast I can do this. You know, it's a bummer. I've got a really cool video toaster mouse pad, and I couldn't find it. It's somewhere in my storage. I just couldn't find it. Edit the view. Let's zoom in here. Okay, let's move the camera to position 1. Let's look out the camera's view. Move it in a little bit closer, like that. And now we're gonna rotate camera. Something like that. Animation frame scene. We got 30 frames. First frame is 1. Continue. I'm gonna make this a keyframe. I don't know why it says frame 0. It's very weird. But it worked last time, so I'm just going to keep it. Let's go to frame 30. And we're going to move the camera over here. I'm still in rotate mode. We'll go to move mode. Move it over there. We'll rotate it. Camera view. Something like that is cool. We'll keyframe this sucker. Boom. And let's preview it. MediaSig, dude, MediaSig, thank you for hanging out, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. Great seeing you running the toaster on Twitch. I'll be back in. MediaSig, thank you for the follow, and thanks for hanging out, man. It's really great to meet you. Thank you so much. And awesome toaster setup, dude. HRM says you can select the Amiga 3D object as a target and the camera will always look at it. Oh, no way! That's something that'd be really cool. that is awesome. Thank you for the tip. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name right. HR Minor. I'm silly Billy after all. Computer star 0, right? Ms. DK has been using Lightwave since the Amiga days. Great fun. My 3D wouldn't have been where it is today if it weren't for Lightwave on Amiga. It's only the past year that I've moved to Blender, but still have my Lightwave license. Oh, Ms. DK. I didn't know you were into 3D. That is awesome. Yo, Ms. DK. Ms. DK is also a super, super nice dude and also streams here on Twitch. I really enjoy bouncing into the Ms. DK streams. Let me do a shout out for Ms. DK. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Copy. Brother Bill probably already has it done. I really love seeing you stream with your son. That was super, super fun. What's up, Aaron Vix? Yo, MVG. MVG, thank you, MVG. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a pleasure. I would give you a shout out, but MVG doesn't stream here on Twitch. But MVG is, you know, YouTube legend, modern vintage gamer. What's up, buddy? Great to see you. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it very, very much. HR Minert. Oh, I did it right. That's crazy. No worries, dude. All right, let's let me see if I can. All right, so let's play the preview. Beautiful. I would adjust the camera pan a little bit to make it more perfect, but oh, that's cool. You can in real time you can change the frame rate. That's rad. It's also the camera pushes in a touch. That's fine. All right, end playback. Let's see if I go to I wonder what the options are. Okay, that's just preferences. If I go to record, render to DV1, save frame stores, play frame, save frame. Let's save RGB images. And let's put it in it. Dude, where's my DH1, man? There we go. Put it there. Save RGB images. Perfect. Save anim file. Yeah, I'm gonna save the anim file, dude. I wanna put it here. I wanna put it here too. DH1. I'm using my wrong keyboard. DH1. I wonder if I can put it in the same folder. Okay. Cool. Continue. I guess we're gonna render it out. You guys want to render? No, let's do a test. Let's render 5 frames again. We'll render 5 frames, and we'll see if this works. Oh, yeah, 10 more. I haven't seen your interview on Rush Hour yet. I gotta check it out. I could save the RGB image sequence. That's kind of what I'm hoping I did. We'll see. This makes you guys need to finish your animations. Hilarious. I'm glad I only did 5 frames. Miss DK, what did you... Oh, Miss DK. Yeah, dude, put the link and we'll check it out while it's rendering. I need something to do while it renders anyway. Of course, Miss DK. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing Amiga RGB in the main Amiga window, and you're seeing the output of the video toaster where it says Amiga Cam. And you're seeing my crappy webcam up here on the top. I might have to go VHS webcam from here on out. What do you guys think? Sexy rendering when you see it rendering. Yeah, it is cool. It makes it saying that like it's cool to actually see like the frame come down from the top and render it. It is pretty rad. All right, I love supporting people who frequent these streams, and let's check out what Ms. DK is all about here. Desktop. Ms. DK said, oh wow, these are beautiful, Ms. DK. So he said the first 4 pics are with Blender, which is a modern 3D rendering program, and the rest are all in Lightwave. Beautiful work, dude. So that's Blender. So he said the first 4 are Blender. So let's go to the 5th one. Oh, nice, dude. Lightwave 3D. So Ms. DK is. Oh, nice. Commodore. Holy cow, that's photorealistic. Did you use the? That's amazing. This must be the modern version of Lightwave. Or were these done on the Amiga? I'm guessing these might be the... Oh, man, I still have one of those games. These are gorgeous, Miss DK. I'm just... So did you... I imagine, I mean, I can't even imagine how long it would take to render these on an Amiga. It's Lightwave on the PC, but you started with Lightwave on the Amiga, and now you have Lightwave on your SGI02. Oh, nice. That's another thing I always dreamed of having, the Silicon graphics. Oh, check out the Brownie camera with the fly on it. That's awesome. These are gorgeous, dude. Do you do 3D for a living? Oh, Jägermeister, nice. Oh, the Vanity Mirror Mac. Very cool. You gotta do an Amiga. You gotta do an Amiga for us, Miss DK. Pixel Dawn said you could render them on the Amiga, but you have to start rendering in 95. Very true. Pixels, you know what's pretty cool is using the JIT compiler, the JIT compiler on. I used FSDOE with the JIT, and the thing ran really, really quick. I love the reflections on that Gucci. Like metallic surfaces are so difficult, man. When I have to like photograph a metallic surface, oh, I got one of those suckers. I always get stressed out. Comatron, thank you for the host, Comatron. Comatron did the new music, the new opening music for the stream. Comatron was a guest on the show a couple streams ago. Oh, so that's Blender, but that looks sweet. Oh, the Commodore Easter egg, I love it. These are amazing, amazing work, dude. You modeled an Amiga 1200 for your stream as well as your Twitch layout is fully 3D. Oh, awesome, Miss DK. That's sweet. Great job, dude. Oh, nice. You teach Photoshop, Illustrator, Design, Premiere, Basic Flash, and digital photography. Sweet. Oh, and you work in advertising too. I'll send you my reel after. I'll send you my reel when the stream is over. I just did a commercial for Spectrum TV Internet last week. Sweet, dude. Great job, Miss DK. Great job. Let's see what's going on back over here in Amiga Land. Okay, it's done. Let's see if it actually made an anim file. Thank you for sharing your work, Miss DK. It's really beautiful, dude. You know what I should do? Let me save this. Let me save the scene. Let me save the scene. I'm gonna call it Santi Amiga logo flyby. Amiga logo flyby. Boom. Can't open scene file. Can't find the directory. Let's just put it. Let's just put it in DHO. Can't open the scene file. I'm trying. Well, I'm not asking you to open it. I want you to save the scene. DH0. Logo flyby. There we go. Save it. Boom. I think I saved it. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh no, Spectrum. Spectrum is not the computer. Spectrum is a cable TV, internet, and phone provider here in New York City. Anita Baker Jungle Remix. Yeah, dude. You know, one thing I need to improve on these streams is I need to get like the music that's playing to be able to show up on the screen. And if I use FSUAE emulator, I'll be able to do that. So but I love playing the music from my real Amiga because I want to hear that Paula. But if I play it from an emulator, I'll be able to get the mod file name and artist name, which I really would like to do that because, you know, I hate playing this music without giving each person credit for their music. That kind of sucks. So I need to figure that out. I need to improve on that. I'm having fun, ADJ. I'm having a blast, dude. Let me see if it's saved. Now let's see, where did I put it? DH1. I put it DH1. I think they called it stream something, right? Stream render. Oh, look, there it is. There it is. Dude, let's what can I play from here? I don't think Opus. I never really played animations from Opus before. Oh, it crashed. Alright, we'll do a little reboot. I'll play it in DPaint. And if it maybe we'll actually render an animation if it works. Yes! Yeah! Where's Anthony? Anthony left. Guru meditate. It's not a guru, it's a software failure. Monster Joy 6. What's up, Monster Joy 6? You're enjoying the stream. Always interesting to see early versions of software on original hardware. Awesome, Monster. Monster, like, I got my, right back there, I got my Monster Mini ready to go, ready for the next gaming stream. Oh, I remind you of the Specky? Right. right on Sakazumi. You know, whenever I guru like that, I like to cold boot, so I'm gonna cold boot. I'm gonna cold boot this baby. Well, let's just see if I can play it in DPaint, and then I'll cold boot the sucker. I hear some Robert Miles Children remix. Love me some Children. Robert Miles just like passed away not too long ago. Sucks. I just ran DPaint, didn't I? Where'd you go? Oh, I hit cancel. It's getting to that point of the day. I put it DH1. Oh, look at that. It doesn't support anims with multiple palettes. Not a recognizable anim type. It's weird. I was able to do this with the emulator with the new version of Lightwave. Oh well. Maybe I need DPaint 5 to play it back. Cheer plus here's some does it even play? It just goes crazy. That's hilarious. Oh well. 10 mark. I want to go. I want to go to Amiga 35 really bad in Silicon Valley. I plan on going. But no promises. But I plan on going. Oh, Seeing Cat's going to Amiga 35 Netherlands. I want to go that one too, and I want to go to Amiga 35 UK as well. But you know, I really want to go to Amiga 30 out there in Silicon Valley. That was at the museum. That would have been the one. You know what I mean? So maybe Amiga 35 will be cool. I know it will be cool. Alexander Mahida, 500 bits for the Guru Meditation era. Thank you, Alexander Mahida. Alexander Mahida is also Human Interact. Alexander is, I appreciate that, buddy. Like I said before, Alexander, like his streams are top quality, man. And he's a top quality dude. And he makes games too. He's a filmmaker and a game maker, and he's a really good friend of mine. So let me give you a shout out. Wait, I need Human Interact, let's see. Boom. Because I think his streams for Human Interact. Shout out. I think that worked. Did that work? Why didn't that work? Weird. Well, go click on Human. You can throw the link to your Twitch channel down there if you want, Alexander. Or wherever you want, dude. My stream notifications are a little hot. I thought my doorbell rang. What stream notification, Comatron? I thought I had my stream notifications muted, but maybe I don't. Maybe the mute button got pressed. There you go. My notifications are making noise. Oh yikes! I didn't know that. It's so weird because I don't hear them. That's so bizarre. Comatron opens the door. Oh, the cheers make the sounds. Oh, got it. Pixels at Dawn. I guess I didn't mute the cheers. That makes sense with the doorbell sound. That's hilarious. I mean, that webcam is way cooler than the C300, right? It was a bits alert. Yeah, totally. All right, let's get back into the toaster. I mean, that's it, man. We saw, what time is it? 2 hours and 60 minutes. It's been an awesome stream. Oh, okay. Amiga Love is here. Amiga Love. Oh, I'm so excited right now. Amiga Love, you made my day. Cause we just went through the whole. We just did like a bird's eye view of like the toaster, like the whole shebang. We just did a bird's eye view. We went through the chroma effects. We went through the switcher, which is up on the screen right now. We did a little painting. We checked out some character generation, and we just did a little 3D modeling and rendering in Lightwave. But there's one thing that I've prepared for the stream that I have not shown. I've been holding off just in case the Amiga Love happens to show up, and the Amiga Love is here. All right. So like I said before in the stream, this is a new scene collection for OBS. So I'm gonna try. It's gonna take me like maybe 1 or 2 tries to get it to work the right way. But it's gonna work. I know it's gonna work. I made this for Amiga Love. Where is he? All right. So So a little refresher course. What you're looking at here is the switcher. The video toaster at its heart and soul is a video switcher. It is designed to switch between different video sources. Here we have 4 video sources. They could be cameras, they could be laser displayers, they could be tape decks. And then it's also got these 3 slots. DV1 and DV2 are still images, and DV3 can be like a solid color background, or it can, if you have an Amiga 4000, it can be your lightwave 3D render. But let's load an image, and let's see what I have here. DV1 and DV2 are color bars now. So let's load. Let me. How did I do that before? Yeah, I have to go over here. DH0. Again, it's a little bit weird because load up some Amiga Love. Switcher. We got Amiga Love. There we go. We got Amiga Love. Look at that. There's the AmigaLove.com logo. I'm so glad you came, Amiga Love. I've been waiting for this. The whole point of this damn stream was just to do this. To be honest, this is the only thing I really care about. ADJ is asking, are there any other Amiga streamers here who I can follow? Seeing Cat, who just posted. Amiga Live streams here as well. Seeing Cat, Amiga Live. Hazemaker64 does Amiga stuff. He does Commodore 64 and Amiga stuff. I should just do like a whole list of shout outs. But I'm gonna forget somebody. Comatron streams as well. Comatron was on my stream not too long ago. He's an amazing musician. So yeah, totally. Mr. Cola, if Mr. Cola does tons of great streaming as well. There's tons of great streamers here. Great Twitch streamers, and then YouTubers. We got 10-minute Amiga Retrocast is here over on YouTube. Modern Vintage Gamers here. He's over on YouTube. Ms. DK streams here on Twitch as well. I'll get to that in a second. Let's just have a little bit of fun here for a quick thing. I'm totally like forgetting to give some people a shout out. Yo, Amiga Love, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, and Harry, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that very, very much, Harry. All right, let me prepare myself here. So when you do switching on the toaster, you can select your preview and you can select your main. Main is like what's going to the output, and preview is what's coming up next. So I'm gonna put DV1 on the preview, which is where Amiga Love's logo is, and let's do the heart. Do a little heart transition. Do a medium heart transition. Amiga Love is in DV2. See, this is why I practice first. Amiga Love. Amiga Love. Okay. It's working. It's working. But when I think of the video toaster, there are literally like 2 transitions that I think of. I think of the sheep.
Bring it back.
Oh, Brother Bill. I forgot Brother Bill streams. Brother Bill, of course, my man, Brother Bill. Oh, 3D Code Warrior. Thank you, 3D Code Warrior, for offering the sub to Amiga Love. That's very kind of you, 3D Code Warrior. Amiga Love, now Amiga Love, look, check this out. Now Amiga Love can throw down the hearts. That's for you, Amiga Love. Amiga Love, I hope you Amiga Love what I prepared here. First, let me turn off the music. Let me just turn off the background music for a second here. Because I prepared a little something for Amiga Love. If you're new to my streams, basically we have this joke. Amiga Love is an amazing guy. He is like, when it comes to the Amiga 1000, there's like no one better than Amiga Love. He is like the best advocate for the Amiga 1000 out there, and he's got this great website called AmigaLove.com. He's also on Twitter. But AmigaLove.com is like a discussion group, and he just does amazing stuff over there. He's a super great guy, and I kind of make fun of the name Amiga Love. So whenever he shows up, I get all like sexy. I go, AmigaLove.com. So I was like, you know what? When I think of the video toaster, the Kiki Stockhammer transitions are the ones that I really think of. They're all like sexy, and there's like nothing could go with the Amiga Love logo better than a Kiki Stockhammer transition. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Let me just stop the music. Stop the music. Let's go back over here. Let's see if I can pull this off. So here's the different banks of transitions, and here are the classic Kiki Kiki Stockhammer transitions. You know, this really, I think I want to buy a toaster just for these transitions. These are all classics, so we're gonna try them out. Let's see if I can pull this off. I got that ready to go. Let me get this over here. Boom. I'm gonna go full screen over here. Program out, full screen. I'm gonna turn off the chat, so we get the full screen Amiga Love experience. Go over there. Got that. I am gonna queue up this effect. Boom. First Kiki effect. And I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for it. Let's see if this works. Pump up the volume, Amiga Love. Here we go. Sexy face.
Oh, hey, baby. Let's head down to the computer lab for a little AmigaLove.com.
It worked! I think it worked. Did it work? I think it worked. Did my audio cue work? I'm gonna do it. Let's check out the other one. Let's check out the other one. This is the whole reason. This is all I really want to do on the stream, to be honest with you. This is all I want to do. All right, let's do it again. You guys are gonna hate this little jingle I made by the time this is over. Let's try it again.
Oh, hey, baby. Let's head down to the computer lab for a little AmigaLove.com.
Yes! It worked! It worked! Oh, 10 Mark says wonderful. Thank you, 10 Mark. We got more. There's more where that came from. We got some stiletto pumps, baby. We got some stiletto pumps for the Amiga Love. Let's pump it up.
Oh, hey, baby. Let's head down to the computer lab for a little AmigaLove.com.
That's a fast one. So we got legs. We got this one too. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 Kiki transitions. Now I wonder if this is really Kiki. Everyone just said it was Kiki. I don't know if that's really Kiki, or they just went to like a strip club. You know what I mean? Amiga Love, I'm gonna send them all to you. Don't worry about it. I hope you like them. Scene Cat feels toasted. I hope you like these. Hazemaker, awesome. I love your emojis. Oh man. All right, let's try this one. Let's try this one.
Oh, hey, baby. Let's head down to the computer lab for a little AmigaLove.com.
Oh, yeah, baby. One more. There's one more left. One more left here, Amiga Love. Let's see what else Kiki's got in store for us.
Oh, hey, baby. Let's head down to the computer lab for a little AmigaLove.com.
Woo! AmigaLove.com, baby. We did them all. Oh man. Amiga Love, I hope you enjoyed that. That was that right there was the whole motivation for the stream. I was just like, we gotta do the Kiki transitions, and I mean, what goes better with the Kiki transitions than AmigaLove.com? You know what I mean? Pred Satan wants to puke, but it's great. Oh man, the proximity effect, totally. Thanks Amiga Live. I wanted that one badly. I mean, seriously, like, who would really use those transitions back in the day except like advertise? It was crazy. Like, I mean, they're absolutely ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So I wanted to like take the ridiculousness of those transitions and just elevate the ridiculousness as much as I could elevate it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, no, 10 Mark. She can't resist my Amiga Love face. No way. Oh man, it's like a 007 intro. Oh, thanks Amiga Love. Amiga Love, which one's your favorite? I think this is the classic one here. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's the class. That's the one. This is the one I had in mind. So let me see if I can get a good timing on it to make sure it works. My name is Bill, Amiga Bill. Sigur, you're out? Sigur, thanks for hanging out, dude. Sigur, it's always a pleasure to have you, and thanks for all the awesome participation you do in my Discord channel. It's really great hanging out with you. I'm going to try. I want to do one more. I want to make sure I got this one right, because this is the first one. I want to make sure I got it right. Sorry, folks. Just humor me here. Hold on. Wait.
Let's sit down to the
Stop. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. Pulling down the shade is the best. Yeah. Okay. So you'll be able to clip this, Amiga Love, and I'll send you the video as well. Let's do it. All right. Then we get into character here.
Oh, hey, baby. Let's sit down to the computer lab for a little AmigaLove.com.
I think I pressed it a little bit too late. I'll try it one more time. One more try. Yo, Pregnant Sausage, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate you very, very much. You're hilarious and entertaining as F. Oh, thank you, Pregnant. I like to have fun. You know what I mean? I like to entertain. And I like to have fun, and I want to make people laugh. So I hope that worked. It's too hot. Good old 90s when the taters were allowed. Yeah, Pred said I don't think these transitions would fly in 2020. Oh man, no clapping at the end. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the tip there, 10 Mark. I'm so excited. I can't control myself. That's a good tip. All right, I'm gonna time it out a little bit better. Get into character. Am I ready over here? I'm ready with the keyboard. All right, here we go.
Oh, hey, baby. Let's sit down to the computer lab for a little AmigaLove.com.
I think that was good. Should I hit it? I'm gonna do it one more time just because I can't get enough of this. One more time. I might have to hit it a little bit earlier.
Oh, hey, baby. Let's sit down to the computer lab for a little AmigaLove.com.
All right, the stiletto. I'll do one with the stilettos for you, Amiga Live, just because you're awesome. Hazemaker, that's amazing. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. This was honestly, I probably wouldn't even done the stream if I didn't think of this. I'm ridiculous. All right, let's do the stilettos one. I like the stilettos one too. All right, cue up the Amiga Love. Here we go. Leisure Suit Larry in the land of Amiga Love. Totally, K Indiana. Hey, what's up, K Indiana? Great to see you. Here we go.
Oh, hey, baby. Let's sit down to the computer lab for a little AmigaLove.com. I'm looking into the camera, so I can't see what's going on. I want to like get it so like when she pulls the shade down, it's like it says AmigaLove.com, you know. It gave you tears? Awesome, Amiga Love. I love it. Yo, what's up, Captain Crunch? Great to see you, Captain Crunch. 420. Oh man, I tell you what. I mean, I feel like this is a good spot to end the stream. Unfortunately, you know what I mean. Like, it's been an amazing stream. I don't have a ton more to do. Oh man, it's funny because I get into character every time. I gotta get into character. You can't sell it. You can't sell it without the character. What's up, Red Falcon 1000? Oh, Red Falcon, that is a whole can of worms right there. That is a whole can of worms. Clanto owns the rights to the Amiga ROMs, right? So you can have an Amiga emulator like FSUAE, and that's freely distributable, but you need to buy the Amiga ROMs from Clanto. And there's a really cheap way to do it. If you want to do it legally, you can go onto like Google Play Store, and they sell them there for like $1 or $2. So that's the cheapest way to do it. So Clanto owns the rights to the ROMs, but you can still make, like, WinUAE is a free emulator. You just technically need to buy the ROMs to use it. That's if you want to do it the legal way. You know what I mean? Hey, what's Slack Carafin 90? Yes, you can absolutely use Workbench on an Amiga 500 from a Gotek. Absolutely. You just need to load a Workbench. Let's call it 1.3 ADF file. You can put in, it doesn't have to be 1.3, but yeah, you just need a Workbench 1.3 ADF file. And a Gotek is exactly like a floppy drive. It's a floppy drive emulator. So as long as you got the Workbench ADF file, you can load it up just like you popped in a Workbench disk. You wish you never sold your 1200? I love the 1200 totally. Your first Amiga was a 1200. I always dreamed of a 1200, but I had a 2000. Let me switch over here. You know what? I'm gonna do one thing before I leave. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream soon, but I want to do one more thing with the toaster, because everyone is here hanging out, and I freaking love all you guys, all you. I appreciate your time very, very much, and I want to. Well, I'll do a little something to thank you. You sold your 4,000? Yikes. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm like a little bit behind on the chat today. It's been an awesome conversation happening in chat, and it's just hard for me because I'm actually trying to learn the toaster and demo it, you know, and all that jazz. So I'm a little bit behind on chat today, so I apologize if I missed someone's chat. If you ever like really want me to see something, make sure you do at Amiga Bill. You know what I mean? Nice Hazemaker. That's definitely a lot of Amiga love happening right there. You got back into the scene in 08. It's pretty wild, right? How a lot of us kind of put our Amigas away for a little while and then got back into it. Oh, Mark's got 5 Amigas, but really needs to go down to 2. Got it. Which 2 should you keep? Oh, you definitely want. I would keep the 1200 with the 06. Those 060s are super, super valuable, dude. I mean, I would keep the 1200 and the 4000 with the 060. It's up to you. You have a great collection there. The 1200 with an 060s, I love it. But the 4000 with the 060 is great too. But then you want to have a 500 because 500s are great too. I don't know. I'm bad at that. Nihai, you have 3 Amiga 1000s and love them all equally. Totally. When am I starting up the Amiga Bill late night chat line? I don't know. Maybe maybe I'll integrate that into the Discord server. Captain John Archer. Captain, welcome back. It is great to see you, my man. Vaneman, so this is one thing I need to work on. I need to do better on this. Let me show you. I'll show you the music. Where am I here? Desktop. So basically my man SceneCat, who's in chat, just gave me a whole collection of mod files. Sometimes I play those, sometimes I play mods from Aceman. Sometimes I play them from all different places, but I'm listening to SceneCat's collection right now. And this is Sweet Dreams by TEIS. I'm playing them off of FSUAE today, emulator, because normally I play the mods off my real 1200 because I want to hear that Paula. I want that Paula to sing, baby. But today with the toaster and everything, it was easier just to do it with the emulator. But that's what I need to do. I want to get into a situation where I can like show what mod is playing on the screen during the stream, so the artists can get the proper credit they deserve. Oh, Pred Data says there's a new demo of Invia available today. I knew that was coming. I saw him announce that, Pred Data, but I haven't got a chance to play it yet. Amix312 says the Warp 060 is on its way. Just saying hi from the Accelerator team in Poland. Cześć Accelerator team in Poland. Jak się masz? 720p screens work now fully. Next is to make 1080p fully working. I'll read more about it on Amitopia.com. Oh yeah, Michael from Amix312, man. His website, Amitopia.com, is awesome. He does tons of great Amiga articles there, and that dude loves Amiga. Let me tell you. Like, you talk about some Amiga love, Amix312's got some hardcore Amiga love. That Amix312 is like, I don't need this crappy PC, man. I got the Amiga. He's doing everything with his Amiga. It's pretty awesome. No problem, Captain John. I'm glad you're here. Amiga Love says, "Oh man, slap those mods in a Google Drive, yo." Amiga Love, are you in my Discord? I got them all zipped up and ready to go. I'll send them to you, Amiga Love. No problem. They're from SceneCat. It's his collection, but obviously they're a collection of various songs that amazing musicians made. All right. All right, so let's do a little character generating. We'll do a little character generating and then I'll call the stream. Los Lobos, hey baby. Did you Los Lobos? Oh man, I had to do the. You know how many takes of that I did before I got it right, and I still popped the mic twice. I should have put my my windscreen in front of the mic, but I was also going for that proximity effect, you know. All right, let's do this. We'll do a little character generating. I hope my timing was good on the Amiga Love stuff because like I said, I couldn't see it. I was just looking into the lens, getting all in character. Character generator. Again, so what you're gonna see here, like I said before, is like the file structure with the toaster is a little bit strange to me. It's not very intuitive because the toaster is also designed to run as its standalone video system. So like the Amiga can disappear. So like when you turn on the Amiga, you can have it boot straight into the switcher, and you wouldn't even really know you're using Amiga. So it's a little tricky, you know. Sometimes the way it saves files and stuff, it's not as intuitive as for me because I'm so used to like Amiga directory structure, and it's all there. It's all there. It's just kind of the toaster is kind of like a front end for it, and it confuses me a little bit. ADJ says that my Amiga Love reminded him of Duke Nukem back in the day. Hey baby, wanna dance? Oh, totally, dude. Oh, ADJ, I still do Duke Nukem LAN parties with my friends. That I love to Duke Nukem, especially head to head. Duke is great. It's so funny. Here's a fun fact. I worked with a sound guy that actually was like the model for one of the Duke Nukem game boxes. It was so bizarre. Scene Cat presses the S in Amiga Bill's Hippo player. Sort. Better than those 8-bit jungle. Oh. Hold on, Scene Cat. Oh, well, I just usually do random. You know, Scene Cat? I usually do random. So S sorts, huh? Let's see what happens with S. There we go. I love the jungle mods, though, Scene Cat. Love me some jungle mods. Quad House, a sexy evening with a toaster. Nice. HR Minor, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it, and thank you for hanging out today. It was a pleasure to have you here and to meet you. I'm glad you I'm glad you're entertained by my Amiga Love antics. All right, here we are. Toaster character generator. I think page 15 is empty, so I can go to page 15. '80s Dad, thank you for the follow, '80s Dad. Appreciate that very, very much. I don't usually do toaster streams, but maybe I'll do some more. I do all kinds of streams, man. I do game streams. My favorite thing to do is to like play a game and have the creator of the game on and do an interview with them. That's one of my favorite things. Doing this toaster stream has been a blast as well. Slight Retro Fusion, thank you so much for the follow. Slight Retro Fusion, I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Los Lobos RJ9, thank you so much for the follow. So I stream here on Twitch about once a week. I try and stream on Sundays. I don't have a regular stream schedule because I don't have a regular work schedule. So, but I'm trying to stick to the Sundays. The Sundays have been working out well for me. So I'm trying to stick to Sundays. I stream 2 o'clock New York City time. That's Eastern Daylight Time now. I also have a YouTube channel I do with my buddy Anthony called The Guru Meditation. And I run an Amiga user group in Westchester County, New York. We meet in White Plains. It's about 35 minutes north of New York City. And we've been meeting since 1987. We never stopped, man. Never will. We never stopped. Never stopped. We're still crazy enough and we get together and meet in this mall. But I think I'm moving it to a brewery in the not too distant future. There, so you can follow. There's all my social media there. I post my streams like usually 24 hours in advance, you know. And then I also got an Instagram. I don't really do Amiga stuff on the Instagram. I kind of do my real job on the Instagram, which is photography and video. I think I might have missed a notification. If I did, I'm sorry. If you're an 80s dad, I'm an 80s kid. I was born in 75, but I grew up in the 80s. I'm just reading Amix's comment. 1 second here. Amix is saying, with all of the Windows and Mac users getting tracked, Amiga OS is like a nice place to hang out to keep privacy. I use PC and Mac a lot too, but I love the simplicity of Amiga OS and Morph OS. Right on, Amix. Yeah, they haven't figured out how to track Amiga people yet, right? 10-minute Amiga Retrocast says, I thought your film career was just a front to pay for your Amiga job. Hilarious. Sometimes I feel like that. So let's make a credit roll. You know what I mean? Amiga users are off the grid. Totally. We're out of our minds. We're out of our minds and off the grid. Well, at least I'm out of my mind. I'm not going to speak for everyone. Let's say, thanks. I was going to do a thing where I like put down the names of like all the followers, subscribers, but I'm just going to keep it general. I'm going to keep it general. Thanks for watching Amiga Bill. I greatly appreciate all of you. Whoa. Oh, I'm doing a key. See that? Hold on, I gotta go to a scroll. I'm messing it up already. I want to do a scroll. Changing the page type may cause some information to be lost. That's fine. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate all of you. I am so... Hey! Let's go back. What did I have? Oh, simple 36. I'm so lucky. Friend to share the Amiga love. Amiga forever. See you next week. All right, let's see if that works. Let's just see what we got going on here. Oh, I lost my, hold on. I want it all to be, I blew that one, huh? What'd I do here? If I go to font, I have that, see, I have that one selected. Let's go to this. Select all the fonts. Can I just do that? Can I do this? No, that drags it. How do I select all? There we go. There we go. Simple Future 36. I want to do shadow. I want to do it bold. Outline. Okay, let's see if that works. It didn't change it. Sorry guys. Let's change it to let's change it to blue. Yeah, I want them all to have shadow. Oh, that's okay. So I want the text to be blue. Shadow should be black. Continue. And now, how do I change them all? You know, let me just change all. The font to, I'll make it Simple Future. Oh, look at that. Let's go to Simple Future 36. Make them all outlined. Let's see if that did it. What the hell is this crap? So lucky is an awesome word. I saw that, but I don't know how to change all the text. I hit the wrong key. I'm just gonna rock this out for now. So lucky is spelled correctly. 10 minute. Cobrian, thank you so much for the follow, Cobrian. I thought you already followed me, but I appreciate it. Appreciate the follow very, very much, dude. Thank you. Continue. Let's see if that did anything. There we go. I'm gonna turn off the shadow because that was a little hard to read. Oh, maybe it's the other one. It's Amiga Bill's World. Party time. Excellent. Woohoo. Nice. Thank you, Knee-High. Okay. There we go. No credits for Kiki. Shame on you. Alright, well that's cool. I'm gonna so we can change the speed. I'm gonna go slow. And I'm gonna give you guys all a huge thumbs up. We'll do a credit roll. I hope you all had fun today. Oh, no worries, Cobrian. No worries, dude. Oh man. Yeah, I need to go for a mountain bike ride and clear my head. It's been crazy.
Check the technique. See if you can follow it. Check the technique.
Sorry for the silence. I'm just getting ready for something here. All right, guys, here we're gonna do epic stream. Thank you, Hazemaker. Yo, Anton, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Awesome stream today. Thank you, Pixels at Dawn. Thank you so much, dude. Spongehorn says that was awesome. So good to finally see a video toaster in action after all these decades. Totally. And there's something cool about doing the toaster live. You know what I mean? I mean the toaster is a live switcher, so like when Anthony comes back, we're gonna make an awesome video about the toaster. But there's something really cool about doing it live. And then when I get the time-based corrector, I'll be able to switch between multiple cameras. So I'll be able to hook up both my VHS cameras, and that'll be a lot of fun. That'd be sweet. Epic stream, thanks Ace, dude. Scene Cat, thank you for hanging out as always, my man. Thank you, 10-minute Amiga Retrocast. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed. Alexander, thank you for hanging out, my man. It was a pleasure. Fun stream, Mindrax. Thank you. Maya, you were entertained. Awesome, Maya. Thank you. I'm so glad. Thanks for hanging out, Maya. MVG with the 500 bits, dude. MVG, thank you so much for your generosity. I appreciate that very, very much. I was able to download this Excel spreadsheet, and I think Modern Vintage Gamer, I think you subscribed to me before. You've subscribed to me longer than I've been subscribed to myself. Thank you for all the support, MVG. I appreciate it very much, and I can't wait to hear your interview on the Retro Hour. I haven't had any time to do anything except get ready for the stream and do my regular job. Amiga Love says, I haven't laughed that hard on stream ever. You made my day, Amiga Bill. Thank you. Amiga Love. It was my pleasure, my man. My pleasure. Knee-High Spies says, as usual, you've outdone yourself today. Excellent as usual. Thanks for all the hard work. You're welcome, guys. It was hard for me because I never used a toaster until Monday. So I had to learn all this stuff really quick, but I know the basics of video production, so that helps. And it was really amazing. Like with Lightwave 3D, I never used Lightwave before, and I was able to do that little Amiga animation without even reading the manuals. That shows you like how intuitive Lightwave was. Retro Tech Dan, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And thank you for all the support, MVG. I appreciate it very, very much. Alexander, I never used a toaster. My toaster back in the day was a RockGen, D-Paint, and Scala, and I had a Chroma Key, and Imagine. Imagine was my lightweight. Haha, Pred Zeta. What's the opposite of Amiga love? Atari hate. Hilarious, dude. All right, let's roll the credits. Again, I just want to say, oh, what are we doing here?
Oh, hey, baby.
I can't wait to go back and look at that part. I want to make sure I got the timing right. I'd probably be angry at myself because I got the timing wrong, but I think it was close enough. Oh, Scene Cat, I would love to raid you, Scene Cat. I raided you last week. I highly recommend everyone goes and follows Scene Cat. But another one of my followers, so I don't think I've ever raided, is streaming right now. His name is Dome Dags, and he's streaming from a Commodore VIC-20, real hardware. And Dome Dags has raided me a bunch of times. I don't think I ever gave him a raid, so I wanna spread the Amiga love to Dome Dags. I know I need to get some credit music, exactly. Oh, hey, baby. I know if my film career tanks, I can go into voiceovers. Dome Dags is a star. Nice. Oh, MVG, while you're here, I want to say your video about your new graphics card on the Amiga was amazing, by the way. I loved it. It was incredible. It was a great video, dude. All your videos are awesome. All of you are awesome. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out today. I really want to knock it out of the park with the stream. I think it went pretty well. I'm so glad Amiga Love showed up. I was just thinking. I was like, all right, Video Toaster, Kiki Stockheimer, Transition, Amiga Love. Those were like the three pieces. I'm like, that's motivating me to do the stream. Yeah, and I really appreciate all the support, everyone. Like, no one ever should feel the need to like subscribe or give me bits or any kind of money. I just stream because I love it and I love hanging out with all of you. These are Westchester Amiga user group meetings online. These are online WOG meetings. This is exactly what we do at WOG, except it's online. And I get to share my Amiga love with all of you, and I appreciate it so much. Let me switch over to the toaster here. Santi Dark G. Oh, Santi, dude, Santi, no worries, my man. I know you're a busy man. But Santi, your Amiga logo looked amazing. Santi Dark G is the one I was talking about before, who modeled the Amiga logo for me in like 3.89 minutes. The ZZ9000. Yeah, that was a cool card, MBG. You're welcome, guys. All right, I'm gonna roll the credit. I'm gonna roll these credits. I'm going slow. I'm gonna hit this. Let's see if it works. Rendering credits. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. It was just an awesome stream. I had so much fun. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I laughed hard. There were no tears today, which is a good thing. But it's been awesome. I am very lucky to have all you as friends and share the Amiga love with all of you. Amiga Forever. Next stream will be hopefully next Sunday, same time, same place. We're gonna go raid Dome Dags, and first we are gonna take it to the hot tub. See you all next week. Amiga Forever, Amiga love to everyone. It was a pleasure. Peace out. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.